All right, Giants fans. New York Giants Full Access is now live. Enjoy the show.
And welcome back to the New York Giants Big Blue Film Review, New York Giants Full Access special episode. We're going to turn it into some film, and we're going to look at the New York Giants offense as a whole against the Houston Texans. Glad to be doing these for you guys. We're going to be doing these throughout the season for you guys so we can actually see exactly what's going on with the New York Giants as far as the team. We're going to do one for the offense, and maybe later on this week I'll probably do one for the defense.
Yes, we do, Jesser.
Yeah, facts, Jesse. But, man, so before we get right into the film review, man, what are you guys what are you guys expecting to see in this film review, man? What do you guys want to see, and what are you guys scared to see in this film review?
I want to see Daniel Jones. I'm gonna come off the bat. I want to see what happened on that interception. Because I know you had asked me on the stream, Pat. You know, was the corner playing back or underneath? So I want to see that. And most importantly, I want to see this offensive line. What they did, so we can kind of break this down a little bit individually. You know what I'm saying? So that's two of the main things that I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to offensive line myself to see, guys blocking, like I said, how the offensive line play. They play great in this game. And also want to see, as far as these guys, the receivers, they running their routes, are they running sloppy routes or they running good routes? So I want to see, the separations and things like that, and to go back and break it down in the film and see, why certain plays weren't made or certain, it wasn't completed. So those are things you're looking for. See if guys are really, using a technique and things like that. And, playing against another first string team, you get to see, everything like that, man, to make sure everybody's doing their assignments and stuff like that. So that's what I'm looking forward to, man.
That's a fact. Coach.
Afraid? No, afraid of nothing. But I just want to see, what happened. And, you guys hit it, techniques. Are they paying attention to, what the defense is doing? Unfortunately, I don't know if there's any checks offs in some of the play calls. So, but I would assume there are built-in checks. So, I'm going to, feel that there should be some adjustments made. So, but again, I just want to see the film overall. So, this is my crack. So give me my crack.
Like a good bag of dope. All right. Miz, glad you joined in, brother. How you feeling, man? What you want to see in this film review, brother?
Basically some of the things that you see. I don't know specifically. I'm gonna follow you, Pat, and Coach Ed, and you guys.
We just doing offense today, so.
Mm-hmm.
Weren't you gonna do some review on like Jones? I thought.
Yeah. We're doing offense side of the ball.
Oh, cool.
We're doing the first string offense against the Texans defense. And if I feel good today, I'll do another stream of the defense later on today, since we go all day, Mr. Jesher. But that's what the Big Blue Crew Network is for, man. Give you all content all day long. But I guess Lou had to go handle something real quick. So let's go ahead and let's get into this film review, and let's see if somebody gets wasted in this film review. Let's go. Whoops. All right, can y'all see the screen?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so this is the very first play. Now, Coach, let them know what. Well, let them get into their full formation. As you can see, Malik Neighbors goes to the top. So
Mhm.
let's go. We're going to talk about the whole optics of the whole play, even before the play. So, Coach, let them know exactly what we're
Mhm.
showing on offense right here.
All right, offensively, you're in 11 personnel, tight end to the right of the formation. Running back is aligned to the right of the quarterback also.
That's the
So
tight end.
you have a slot receiver to the left. You have an X on to the left. You have Z, which was neighbor who just went in motion, and he's to the right.
So you got the X, you got the slot, you got the tight end, you got the Z at the top, and you got your running back here. You can either be blocking or going out for a route. So let's just say before you know the play, what would be your progressions on the play for your quarterback on this play before we actually get into it to see the result?
First thing I'm looking at is, I if I'm remembering correctly, that's the quick hitch. So I'm looking at that cornerback, and that cornerback is aligned to the outside. So um, again, is the cornerback playing games? Is he moving? But I'm reading that cornerback. If you look where Neighbors is lined up and where that cornerback is, he's outside.
Yes,
Because you
he's
can
lined
see
up to the
up to the
outside, and he
side
has
is
a lot of cushion right here.
exactly. He's off. Ball's on the 16, and he's at the 27. So from the line of scrimmage, roughly about 7 yards, 6 yards.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, I get the thought of doing the quick hitch because we already know that defenses, the safeties are in the cover two look. The front line is in what is known as an overset. So to the offense's right, you have the edge who's lined up in the other side. Yeah, he's it's probably in a wide 7. No, he's in a 9. He's in a 9. Then you
Mm-hmm.
have next to him, you have the 3 tech who's in between the guard and the tackle. Then you have, looks like it's a loose 1 who's in between the weak side guard and the center. And then you have a wide 7 on Andrew Thomas's side. The
Yep.
linebackers, you have the nickel cornerback who's lined up inside of our nickel receiver. And then you have your linebackers who are hedged a little bit, they're hedged to the strong side. So you have one linebacker who looks like he's in the B gap, and the other linebacker, he's in the D gap. For those you don't know, that's in between the tight end and the tackle. So
So
you
based
have the.
on,
I'm sorry. Go
go
ahead.
ahead. I'm so go ahead.
No, go ahead. What are you gonna say?
Based on what I'm seeing here, this is a basic man coverage that they're showing you in the very beginning. It's off man, because Malik Neighbors is already getting respect. They know what he is, but this is like an off man coverage, and they're shading Wan'Dale Robinson here to the inside. So they're banking on anything going to the inside here with Wan'Dale Robinson. Looks like this guy is in man, and looks like he's in a bailout technique. So he's gonna go further this way. And the safety here. Now the safety here is giving me an indication that he's reading Daniel Jones the whole time. You see what I'm saying? So this guy right here could bail to the middle of the field if you're looking at the defense from the beginning, and this guy right here is going to come down and pick up the tight end if this linebacker is in like a, I want to say like a cover 2. So you have to look at these two guys here. This indicator shows me that he's looking at Daniel Jones the whole time, so he's going to take over this whole area of the field here. In my eyes, what I'm seeing, because the way that he's looking. Now, that could be an indicator to try to get the quarterback off his kilter. But let's see what they do on this play here, and then we're going to talk more about it. So, as you see, looking at Daniel Jones, that pocket that's crazy how good the pocket has become. Now, as you see, one-on-one coverage here, one-on-one. He's passing this guy off. He's taking this guy.
So it's
And there's
actually
one-on-one coverage up there.
it's actually quarters. It's concept. It looks like it's some form of a quarters concept.
Mm-hmm. And like I said, this guy here is paying attention to Daniel Jones the whole time. He's looking at him the whole time.
He's fat.
just like I said he was going to do. So with this guy taking on the running back responsibility, he's in zone. So if this guy branches out here, he helps him out here. Or if he sees Malik Neighbors go into the inside, he's going to come underneath him. And he has anything over the top.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a basic coverage, but let's see what Daniel Jones does. As you can see, Daniel Jones is already firing. And guess what? You can't do that because guess what? He's already looking at you. He's looking at you the whole time. So that's why this should have been a pick six.
Go back a little bit, Pat. Go back a little bit. Go back. All right, just run it for one. Yeah, because I want to see what Neighbors does. Just run it from the start.
I put that on Neighbors, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm saying, but Daniel Jones threw it. Neighbors is supposed to cut in front of him and not let
he's supposed to seal that. Yeah,
he's supposed to seal Stingley out. I don't know if Neighbors is supposed to be turning around right here and Neighbors took it deeper than what he was supposed to.
Mm-hmm. No.
Because maybe they were just trying to get.
Neighbors supposed to turn around on the 20, I think.
Yeah, somewhere around there. If they were just trying to get Daniel Jones an easy
5 yards. How many yards does he run?
He run like 7.
He runs.
He went about
basically,
8.
if you go off the line of scrimmage, the line of scrimmage was what
16.
16.
Mm-hmm.
So
7 yards.
Rushing across. He's opening up. All right, he's widening the route.
A 4-yard hitch right here.
Neighbors is also widening the hitch. I mean, widening the route. He's trying to get Neighbors to open up, and not Neighbors. Stingley isn't opening up. He's just reading Daniel Jones. So with him opening up, he's already knowing exactly what he's doing.
Yeah,
Stingley already knows what he's doing. Look what he's jumping right to the outside, and he's trying to come around Neighbors to get to the play.
And he did. So that's good coverage by Stingley. But I don't know if Neighbors was supposed to round that route off right here at the 20, like a quick hitch. I believe they were just trying to get Daniel Jones an easy completion right here. And what happened was either Neighbors ran too long of a route, or DJ should have never just. I don't know. This play right here, I believe this should
have read it, not going to him and going to a different read. He predetermined where he was going.
Exactly, predetermined where he was going. And I told you he lined up inside the Wan'Dale Robinson because they didn't want him going to the inside. You see what I'm saying?
And Pat, if you want to critique Jones a little bit, it looked like he's staring at Neighbors the whole time.
Yeah, because it was
predetermined where he's going. He should have checked down and come to the back.
To the back, I was going to say that.
But let's not forget that some of these plays were just to see if they could move the ball down the field in the air. So he was probably told throw it to Neighbors.
Can't just throw it to you. Can't just throw it to Neighbors.
Exactly.
He still should have stared somewhere else instead of staring down your target the whole time.
So if you go right
Pat
here,
has said too, real quick, Coach. That's something Pat has always talked about is the roboticness in Daniel Jones. You know what I'm saying? You can't just do what Coach. You can't, bro. Like
you gotta improvise on the fly.
Yeah. His improvisation skills are very low. I will say that. But
the back. If he just dumps it to the back.
If he dumps it to the back, we get like 4 yards. Or if he can break a tackle, maybe 6.
4 to 6. That's what I said. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So,
but really,
or
the hitch Pat should have been
to the backside.
The hitch should have been a lock to Neighbors. Should have been a lock if he turns around at the right spot. You pick up 5-6 yards right there.
So basically, in his progression,
I'm gonna put it in the link for you, Mosley. I'm gonna put it in the link for you now.
Oh, he wants to come on the show?
No, he wants Miz's link so he can subscribe to Miz's channel.
Okay.
Thank you, bro.
Based on what we saw, Malik Neighbors was number 1 in the progression. The running back should be number 2. Wan'Dale Robinson is 3. Man, I can't draw on this thing, and this is 4. You know what I'm saying? So 1, 2, 3, 4. Based on the progressions. Now, let's look at the offensive line. Does Dan Jones have enough time to come off Malik Neighbors?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
He has plenty of time to come off Malik Neighbors.
Pause.
Come on, man.
He can even go to the backside
Yeah.
stop. I mean hitch. I don't know
Actually,
who said.
Andrew Thomas gives him enough time to where he can actually roll out,
It looked like
and it could be a backyard play with Wandale Robinson on the backside. Pause. And he probably could have hit Wandale Robinson after he breaks free right here after the pump fake. He started to look that way. Now, that's not to say that this dude would did this automatically if Daniel Jones would have pump fake. He probably would have been behind Wandale Robinson, but Wandale Robinson is quick enough to get to the outside to where you can hit him in this area for maybe an 8 to 10 yard gain. So, yes, Daniel Jones had plenty of protection, but I'm with the NYG. He has to improvise right here, even if he was told to go straight to Malik Neighbors. When you see Malik, let me tell you, let me go right here.
There you go.
Hold up.
Yep.
Open wide.
When he seen Malik Neighbors didn't turn around right here, he should have came off of it.
That's
Now,
when
is
you
he
pull.
already-
That's
but
when you
the
pull
thing-
the football down, bro. Like
Yeah,
that's
he's-
when you. That's when you can pull the football down and come back to the backside, like Coach says.
And I'm gonna
You
be
got
honest
time to
with you.
do
Who is that over there on the bottom left? Is that Hyatt? Slayton?
That's Hyatt. That's Hyatt.
That's
That's
Hyatt.
Hyatt.
Yeah.
He
That's
should have
Hyatt.
thrown it to Hyatt.
Yeah, because this guy was playing so far back on him that Hyatt could have turned around after 12 yards and still
But
caught a
remember, fellas, highest the fourth progression.
Yeah, or just check it down to the back. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is that's the time to do that. You know what I mean? If you're going to do something like that.
But I just wanted to say, but to defend Jones on this one, I believe that was the first play of the game of offense.
Yeah, it's scripted. It's scripted.
So now remember, Jones just getting on the field. He doesn't completely have that confidence that the O-line is going to give him this pocket yet. That'll come over time.
That's true.
That's true too.
So
man.
he's going straight to the first read, thinking that it's last year when he was getting a pounding.
Oh, see.
But
You know what
yeah,
I
I mean, we all know that Daniel Jones is getting hit, but you got to understand that you have a major pocket here. He's gonna have to understand that. That's not an excuse Miz just gave to him, but what it is that is actually reality. But when you have a U,
That's what a quarterback want to see.
yeah, when you have a U, that's what you want to see.
Definitely.
And that's no excuse. You have a pocket here. And he never came off his first read, which was Malik Neighbors. And when he did not see Malik Neighbors start to turn around at the 20, because this is supposed to be a catch, and he's supposed to get hit at the 20-yard line for like a 4-yard gain, and he ran maybe 6 yards instead of 4 yards.
Extended the route.
That's the little nuances of the game that can turn into points for the other team, which should have been a pick six.
Mhm.
Well, probably not a pick six, but it would have been a pick.
One more factor I heard that, and I believe this is true. Coach Dable did tell Jones not to check the ball down this game. Let's be aggressive downfield.
Yeah.
Now in the regular season, he might check that down to the running back. But it's preseason, and we're gonna take shots down the field, see what we could get better at.
Mm-hmm.
So chat. Pandemonium said PTSD is real. It's a fact.
Mm-hmm.
But
It is.
people in the chat, who do you put this on? Do you put it more on Malik Neighbors, or do you put this more on Daniel Jones? Me personally, I think it's both of their fault. I think it's 50-50. Daniel Jones, being a veteran that he is, should know that, hey, my receiver ran a route that was supposed to be a little shorter, and I'm not going to try to force this ball to him. You know what I'm saying? I believe this was a force, and you see what happens when you force things in the NFL. It can turn out to be very, very bad.
It's probably checks off for that. So,
Right.
no, you're right, Pat. It's the both of them, and you know, if Miz, I mean, I get what Miz is saying, and I mean, it's preseason. I can't kill Dable completely, but if that's what he says, I can't. I don't tell him not to to do a check down because you're taking him out of what he should be doing and telling him not to do what he's supposed to do. But I get it. You just want to see something. So if that's the case, then send Neighbors on the deep and just go right off the bat and just let it fly.
Yeah,
but
if Neighbors runs a double move right here, this might be a touchdown.
Yeah, I'm trying to see these other guys route running. If they finish their routes, or they just doing a sloppy route.
What happened was
they did. Wasn't it maybe a play or two later where they did go deep to Neighbors and he dropped a beautiful ball?
We're gonna get to that.
Right. So I know what I'm saying is that they did do that. They did do what Coach just said. You know what I mean?
You also have to no, I was saying very first play, Miz. I was just saying if that was the case. I'm just putting out a hypothetical. You doing it later is fine. Yeah, you're right. But now I'm just seeing also go back to because at tight end, that square in is there. Once he's passed off.
Watch when he gets passed off by this guy right here, because he's in the zone.
Mm-hmm.
He gets passed. See, they passed him off. If Daniel Jones actually moves to the side, to the right a little bit, the thing is, can he get the ball over this guy?
Yeah, no, that's what I was looking at too now.
Can he get the ball over this guy?
Plus, he has to
be running that route like seriously, and you do know this guy's looking at him the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
So really, he's in a triangle of coverage right here.
He also has a little penetration in front of him too. With I don't know if that's the center or the guard.
No, let's to my slot man, or
no, on the offensive line. I'm just saying,
the defensive lineman coming in the front.
Yeah, right in front of DJ. Yeah. So
right there,
Neighbors was. I'm going to be honest. Neighbors was a question that it wasn't sharp. It wasn't crisp in terms. It was kind of lazy. Instead of dropping hips and also what is the call? Is it just a stop play or is he supposed to work it back to the quarterback? Because those are the things, and understanding reading the defensive back, because you got to know if you're widening him out and he's sitting there. You got to try and position yourself in a way that the quarterback is going to get to you. Read the quarterback. So, but this is also timing. This is their very first play together in a live football game. So and that's something you learn from.
Yeah. So let's look at the tight end run this route. He gets knocked off his route. I mean, maybe a little too easy right there. I don't know. He runs all the way around him. So him running all the way around this guy right here lets a triangle of coverage get there, because let's see what the running back is pulling up right here. So this allows him to play both guys. And if you look at the tight end the whole way, he's going to go back and get into there. He's coming here.
Then guess what? Neighbors can't stop at the 20, because then that means you're putting two guys in the same
area. Right there. So that was just a poor read. He predetermined where he was going and was a poor read. So I got to take Neighbors out the equation the more you let the whole play
putting that on Daniel Jones.
It's on DJ.
And
that's on DJ.
To be honest, will come wide open. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Nah, I was just going to say, to be honest, look, man, you're in your 6th season. So, I mean, you got to understand, Neighbors is a rookie. You know what I'm saying? You expect him to make simple mistakes. You expect more from Daniel Jones. Like, seriously.
So,
hold on. Go ahead, man.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
What I wanted to say is this, man. You're telling me, because look, bro, I played quarterback, right? So, listen. You're telling me if Jones doesn't fake pump to the right side, that Bellinger, the tight end, is not coming wide open over the middle over those hash marks?
That's Theo Johnson, and that could be the case, man. If he has a little bit more time, because you see this guy right here, he was going to be in his face. He's only turned around because Daniel Jones already threw the ball. Well, if you go back a little bit, Miz, when you watch the play,
he was damn near in his lap already.
DJ's throwing the ball fast right now. So you have to wait for the tight end to clear. That's the thing. You have to wait for that tight end to clear and then come in. So keep letting it run, Pat. Keep letting it run. And you have the guard right in his lap.
So what Daniel Jones could have done which a lot of people
You got a
want
super
to.
chat too, Pat. Just let you know.
Oh yeah,
No,
I read it
he
already.
read that
Okay.
already.
I read it already. What's going on, Pandemonium? Thank you for tuning in.
Pandemonium in the building. Yeah.
What somebody like a Patrick Mahomes and Kelsey would have done? Patrick Mahomes would have rolled out. Let me get my highlighter on here. Patrick Mahomes would have rolled this way a little bit and then would have threw the pass
Yeah.
to Kelsey probably right around here in this
Mhm.
area.
Right on
You
that.
know what I'm
Right
saying?
there.
That's the improvision that Daniel Jones
Yeah.
does not have.
Mhm.
You see what I'm saying? But not many quarterbacks do that. Who does it? Maybe at a consistent rate.
Josh
Patrick
Allen.
Mahomes, Josh Allen,
Josh Allen, yeah. Lamar
Joe
Jackson.
Burrow when he's in his bag, Lamar Jackson when
What?
he's in his bag.
What, Pat?
Who else? Go ahead, man.
Forget the rollout and then swing it back towards against your body to the middle. I get not many QBs in the league can't do that. Jones probably won't do that. But here's the thing: Jones got to start, and I'm he's got to start to try to manipulate the defense a little more with his body and head. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? He
Yeah,
doesn't
that's
do
a
that
fact.
often. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a
Mhm.
fact.
I agree.
If you can manipulate a secondary fake
Okay.
or just a body movement and you make a secondary move 1 or 2 steps to one side, you will have open guys come open that weren't open a moment ago, a second ago. You know what I mean?
This play you can't do that, Miz, because it's a 3-step go.
Yeah, it's a
It's just
3-step
3 step.
go.
It's a quick
talking
play.
in general.
Yeah, no, in general, yes, you're right. This play, I'm only focused on this play. And the context of this play right now is on DJ. DJ should have seen that. He should not have predetermined where he was going. Was Neighbor sloppy in his route running? Yes, he was. Yes, he was. But NYG said, he's a rookie. That should have been, you know what? And he should be reading the cornerback. You should be reading the cornerback.
Because if he saw that cornerback sitting the way that he was, hold on. When you see this play, and this is film review, guys, this is just one play. When you seen that he wasn't backing up, when you saw him do that, you should have known to come off that immediately. Because if this is just a hitch route, he's all over it. He's all over it. There's nothing you can do right there. He should have been off of Elite Neighbors right around here, especially when he got right there. When you did this and he started doing that, you should have got off of it. And this is where his athleticism should come into play, NYG, improvision.
Yes.
This is where you roll out and go this way. Now, either this guy's going to come open on a comeback route, or Wan'Dale Robinson can shake his way open to get out there. Or guess what? You can run. You got 2 blockers to 3. And you're going to make this guy come up and make a tackle on you. Now, that's what good improvision does. See, this is why I look. Go ahead.
Nah, just real quick. You know what Daniel Jones needs to do? He needs to get in the offseason and get with one of these old school running quarterbacks, like a Vic or a Cunningham, or like one of these guys that have dealt, that have those improvisation skills, man, to be able to kind of create time, because Eli Manning and the Cutcliffe Tree, those guys ain't like that. They're more mental with the game. And you know what I'm saying? I don't know if Daniel Jones is picking up on that because maybe he ain't just that type of quarterback. You know what I mean?
That's a fact. And he does not use his athletic ability to the utmost, to his advantage. Because anybody like even Jalen Hurts or somebody would have rolled out and he would have made these guys make a play. Pick and choose who you want. Do you want Robinson to get the ball? Do you want Hyatt to get the ball? Or you want me to run the ball? Put these triangle of dudes right here in the play. What we gonna do? This triangle of dudes right here, these dudes should be out there nervous now because Daniel Jones done broke the pocket because Andrew Thomas is doing his thing. All you do is roll out and you get to this area here, pick and choose what you want to do. Now, that's improvision. That's something Daniel Jones does not have. I haven't seen him do that consistently. The best I seen him do it was in 2022, and you saw he got over 700 yards. And that's coming from a quarterback that's not a good improviser. See, that's why I was told to do these film reviews. We're going to give you the real of what's really going on, and we're going to break it down for you. This here, unless one of these dudes ran the wrong route, this is 100% on Daniel Jones, and this should have been a pick six. That's a fact.
Pat, even going on that play, just like you said, that the corner never got out of his thing.
He never got out of his back pedal because he already assumed that this was going to be a quick pass because Daniel Jones lifted his arm. And when he seen him settle down the way that he did, like Coach said, you should have came, like NYG said as well, you should have came off of it.
Or
not be a robot.
Can I say one thing?
When he did this, no way you should have threw this pass because you had enough chance to pump it and come back down and loop out the way because Andrew Thomas got him locked up.
Yeah, what I was going to say with Malik Neighbors, but what I was going to say with Malik Neighbors is like on that play, if the cornerback don't come out of his stance, just go right past him. Just between him and the quarterback, if he ain't going to bite, just go right past him and throw it.
Here's the thing: you can't do that if that's not in the
that's not the play call.
No, I understand. On this, that's why I said before this play. What we can do, because I'm already sitting here. If I'm an OC and I'm up in the box and I see this, and I'm telling Dave, I'm like, yo, Dave, man, we got him. He's not coming out his back feet. Let's pump him and go. Pump him and go, and you got him later in the game. Right now on this specific play, nothing else. That's not the call. He's not
on the bottom, along the bottom, so the screen is bigger instead of on the side.
You said what?
You should put our images on the bottom of the screen instead of on the side. Yeah, that way the image is bigger. The field is bigger.
Does it look better now?
Yeah, it's bigger.
You can see it a little closer. You know what I mean?
You kind of cutting off the play now.
Because you cut the bottom.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about. Cutting off the play.
You can hide our pictures too. You could take us
completely pictures and just put on the screen by itself.
Yeah, we could do that too. We'll see how ugly anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's what film review is for. You found out the issues on the play, and there's no excuse for DJ on this play. It's all on DJ right here. He predetermined where he was going to go because this is a script play, and that's cool. But you have to have improvisation as well. When he before he even threw it, you're looking at him. You look, he's not budging.
Right.
He's not budging at all. There's no way you throw this right here. No way. That man hasn't budged. He hasn't moved, and it gets even worse. He even starts to come forward when your arm goes up. You can't do that, DJ.
That's telling me he's playing hitch all the way. Yeah. And that's where as a coach, eyeing this guy, I'm saying, I'm like, yo, we got him later in the game. We should be able to get him pump fake. Now, you guys are right. Pump fake, yes. Get him later. On this play, nah. DJ should have came to the running back, or like you said, Pat, worked his way to the left side of the field, whether he between Thomas and the left guard, and slide over to attack that nickel corner, and that I guess that's the Mike linebacker. Force him to make a decision. Now, if he does that, that also brings that tight end along with him too.
Facts, because if he rolls out, hold on, let me show you guys. If he rolls out, let's just say he rolled out, and Daniel Jones is now right here in this area. Now he can flip his hips and throw it to this guy because this guy's going to be chasing now.
Look at Hyatt on the backside.
Yeah, Hyatt on the backside.
If he would have rolled out, look at that separation Hyatt's creating right there. If he rolls out to where that dot you got over there at the 10, and he's right there during that play.
You put the ball right here in this area. That's a completion. For a first down. Or if he was actually playing well, this guy's going to be chasing you, and he's going to continue to come this way because this guy's following him. He's going to continue to come this way. And guess what? If this dude doesn't make a tackle, it's on.
Facts.
Because nobody's back here, bro.
Nope.
That's how improvisation turns bad plays into great plays. And you think Kelsey's not going to break a tackle? Guess what? Kelsey might have a 90-yard touchdown for no damn reason.
DLA, you're so right. That's what we're talking about. Quarterback first place sitting on a quick route. So that's why I'm like, all right, you read that, come down to the running back. Just take it to the running back, take what they're giving you right now. People don't want to hear check down, but check down is the safest. Either you want the turn, if you want the big play, if you want the big play, then you got to take the risk that comes with it. Or, you know what? Let's take the safe play, first play of the game. Let's take what the defense is giving us. DJ, get comfortable. Something simple like that. Because originally, NYG will tell you, I said I questioned the play call. Why even call this play?
Yeah.
But I get it. It's preseason. You're trying to get DJ, some
work.
work.
I think it was predetermined, Coach.
Yeah.
Certain
Exactly.
offenses have script plays for like the first 10 plays. It's scripted.
Exactly. You have script plays, but he predetermined where he was going as opposed to letting the play out. So,
and I think the reason that they did it that way is because you have a rookie receiver. You have 10 months without being in the game. You want to come out and throw some quick short passes to get your quarterback in the rhythm and try to get his confidence up.
That's a fact. But this is where the non-improvision of Daniel Jones' game may hold us back from getting bigger plays that we're supposed to, based off the improvision.
Definitely. You got to be able to make critical decisions on the fly.
Facts. So this play here.
Go back to the beginning too. I want to focus on the offensive line for a second. I'll just let it play out. Okay. Now that's cool. That's cool. I just want to make sure they're blocking 3-step.
Man,
I just want to make sure the offensive line.
I'm sorry, Coach, but that man had a pocket out of this world.
And you could read that, and I'm sitting there saying right now, I'm not going to, because he's sitting, cornerback is buzzing the short stuff, going to the running back. I'm playing the running back. I have to play the running back.
Yeah, last season, this guy right here would have been here already.
Yeah. Yeah, true.
True. Yo.
So Daniel Jones doesn't have that excuse, as you call it, this year. No, not from what I've seen so far. But let's go to the next play. And that's just one play, people. This is when you want to talk in absolutes, this is what you have to do. I love watching film, man, and that's totally on Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones, butt cheeks 1, Daniel Jones good 0. That's the way you want to rank it. Put it in the chat. All right. Now, based on this formation, Coach, tell us what you see on this formation. I'm
still 11 personnel. It's still the same personnel. You have the wide receiver on the right on the line. Tight end is off the line. He's playing a wing position.
Yep. Quarterback
is under the center. Or you will always hear me say under the gun. So please, if you hear me say under the gun, that's what I'm talking about. Running back is behind him. Old I formation. If you have a fullback in front of him. And same thing on the left side, where slot receiver off and X receiver on. Defense is playing. Looks like they're playing man press. I'm trying to read that nickel corner. You can probably say they're going. It depends. I got to let it run out. So it could be cover 3. Same front up front. They're in an over front. So. They're playing to the strong side, to the tight end, in terms of their over. When I say over, that means the front defensive line is going to where they consider the strong side, and that's usually wherever you have a wing or a tight end. So when you have a 1 tech, a 3 tech, and a wide 9, that tells you that's the strong side. So linebackers are basically in this. They're both weak side or Mike linebacker, which is that. Yeah.
So let me tell you something right here, Coach. I'm always going to go off the defensive alignment with you. It could damn well be man press, but I could see this being a cover 1 too.
No, I can see cover 1. Yes,
I could see they disguising it. They got this man, They got this man playing the tight end man to man.
Mm-hmm.
Malik Neighbors is getting a lot of respect. I think they have this man go over here and have him play the robber in the middle of the field. Because he's going to play the running back, man to man, man to man. Have him play the robber over the middle of the field, and he's going to go deep with Malik Neighbors, especially if Malik Neighbors goes deep.
I'm also looking at the Nichols alignment, though. He's inside the right slot. So that's why I'm trying to determine, depending on what they do, that's why, I need to see what they're doing. As the plays out, are they bailing? Are they just showing a man press? Are they going straight with man press? Is it disguise where he's playing a cover 3? He's just going to sit inside with the nickel slot and then automatically open and attack the flat. So I'm just waiting for the play to play out.
Yeah.
But right
so
now,
this is part of the show where we play gas stack coverage. But let's play it. Let's let it play out.
it's a man.
This man.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So
Yeah, but
you let it play
out. Single high though is not rolling to Neighbors. He's just playing middle field.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I might have to slow this down a little bit. I know 0.75 was that fast.
Malik Neighbors so fast.
Right.
Slow the play down, cool.
So
And they're bringing the blitz. They're bringing blitz. Oh no, they're playing play action. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So let's see what this dude did. This guy right here, what did he do?
He's playing. Oh no.
He's playing the running back. They sent
Will is coming to blitz. Yeah, he's coming blitz.
So they sent the middle linebacker blitz on here, man coverage behind it.
Yeah,
So
they're running Manfred. They're just running man. I mean, let me stop saying Manfred. Man free.
And we actually called a very good play.
Mm-hmm.
If that lineman could have held his block right here, whoever that lineman is right there.
I think that's the right guard. Is it the right guard?
All right.
Oh no, that's Illuminor.
Yeah, if Illuminor gets his block,
that's Von
this
Rotten.
play goes.
No, that's Illuminor. That's not Van Rotten. That's Illuminor.
Yeah, 72. That's Illuminor. If he gets this block right here, this play goes for at least a first down. At the for Johnson speed. That was the correct play called here. That was a damn good play, Dabo. Because he caught them in the middle linebacker blitz. He's guarding the running back.
People names across to clear up that side too. Yeah. So
that safety right there got undisciplined. He took his eyes off the tight end for a second. And if Illuminor punishes him immediately, look at all this damn space over here. Oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm.
Illumina gotta throw that dude down.
The perfect play call.
Illuminor
that was taking it to the house.
Illuminor is in a tough position because he can't go downfield.
Right.
So that's what he's doing. Yes, he's doing it. He's playing it. He's doing his position. He's playing his position right.
The line of scrimmage is right here,
right there.
So don't you get? Is it 2 yards or 3 yards?
Nope, it's 1 yard.
It's 1 yard. I thought it was
1 yard. College is 3 yards. NFL is
3 yards. So he can only go right here.
And that's why you don't chase it. You don't chase it. You got to let him come to you in a sense. The guy is just quicker, faster than him.
Mm-hmm.
Once he comes to you, you can drive him all the way up the damn field, though.
Yes. Once you engage with him,
he engaged with him right there, Coach.
Yes.
I still say he should punish him.
He should have pancaked him.
But he's in the angle. Look at where the defensive back is, and Illuminor can't get. He just couldn't get there. Run it. Look, he's running his feet. He can't get there. That guy is faster than him. So he's reading Johnson. So he's playing the outside coverage. So it's just that Illuminor can't get there. It's the right call. Everything is right. Defense, you got to tip your hat. He's faster than him in that regard. That's really all it boils down to.
And Luminor's only been here 2 months.
Yeah,
I mean, who's that? Who's the other lineman? Is that Schmidt right there next to Illuminar?
yeah, that's Schmidt.
So yeah, Schmitz came over. He didn't block him in the back. That's what I was worrying about. He cut him off.
No, he
So
cut him off.
so
Man, if
yeah,
Illuminor could have got in front of that damn dude, bro.
he couldn't ride him because he was running his feet. So he could. It's not like he could wash him to the sideline. The guy was faster than him. So it's like, you know what? On this one, right call. I tip my hat to the defense. Sorry.
Yep. That safety made a hell of a play.
Mm-hmm.
That was a damn good play call, Dabo. All right. Coach, formations.
Got all right. Offensively, we're in I will call this a tight box. I mean, tight bunch. Bunch is usually where you have one wide receiver on the line and two wide receivers off on each side of him. So you can say it's moderate or you could say it's tight because of how close they are to the line. Sometimes you can put it on the other side of the numbers or on the numbers. That tells you the distance. They're pressing the point man, which is the receiver or the tight end who's on the line of scrimmage. That's that defensive back who's on the line. It looks like they're in 33. Sorry, let me stop saying. If the defensive line is 2-3 techs with two wide sevens. So when I say 33s, I'm just saying that the interior defensive linemen, and they're sugaring the center where they put a linebacker over the top.
Yep.
Right now, it looks like it's probably going to be man. On the other side, I guess that's neighbors over there. They're pressing him, playing him 1-on-1. So that's Stingley, right? That's his name, Stingley.
Yeah, Stingley.
So he's probably just gonna play. Is he playing a soft press or is he playing a hard press? So, but this looks like his man. His man. So
now, other than man, this is what defenses can do to you as well.
Mm-hmm.
They can actually have this guy be disguised as helping Stingley over the top here. Have this guy guard anything coming in the middle of the field. He's the single high safety. Back this guy up to cover this zone, just in case you have Wan'Dale Robinson go over here or do anything like that. And then these trio of guys here, they can literally man up if they wanted to. So you're running the zone behind the man.
Building with the telestrator, giving you the film breakdown like nobody else. You heard?
Yeah, in fact, I love doing this, Lou. But if this is Stingley, who they got, and they feel that he's one of the best, you can literally line him up one-on-one with neighbors and have everybody else cover these three guys and the running back. So let's see what they do. For me, I pretty much know it's going to be man because they have that faith in Stingley over there. But let's see what they do. Yep, they sent the middle linebacker in on a blitz, and his one-on-one coverage to the outside. And guess what? They should have paid if he didn't pass in the field right there. If he doesn't grab his arm right there, that's a catch by Malik Neighbors because he already got past him. Good read by Daniel Jones. Now, NYG, here's where we're gonna talk right here, brother. Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
And Miz. Now, does Daniel Jones manipulate this safety right here with his eyes? Where this safety does not get into the play because he's over the top. He's going to go everything deep. And during mid-season, you're going to see everybody just start shading this way.
Wait 1 second. We give y'all all of this stuff free. Hit that goddamn subscribe button and that thumbs up button, man. Don't be ninja watchers your whole damn life. You heard? Ain't nobody giving you film breakdowns and giving you in-depth insight analysis like this on the game, man. You know what I'm saying? Big Blue Crew Sports Network grinding every day, all day, even into the late night hours to bring you guys this content, man. Hit that damn subscribe button and that thumbs up button if you're getting some information or some value out of this content. You heard?
Max. Now, NYG and Miz, I want you guys to pay attention specifically to Daniel Jones. Don't worry about anything else on this play, but Daniel Jones, and him. Now, good quarterbacks to great quarterbacks They manipulate this safety to get him moved just an inch to this way, to his right, to where he can't get over here if you're throwing a deep pass, and you want that deep pass to be in this area, around in this area right here. So he has to manipulate this safety to say, hey, look, I'm going to go this way. So you better come this way towards me a little, towards where I want you to go a little bit before you get on your horse to get over here. Because the NFL, that's easy as hell to cover. That's only about 30 yards, coach?
Yeah,
about
yeah,
30
it's about
yards, about 30,
not. It's
30,
going to
40
be less.
yards.
It's going to be less than that because the whole width of the field is 53. So that's probably
No, that's about 20, 26 yards.
20.
Then.
Yeah, it's about 25, 26, somewhere in that range.
That's even worse. So I want Miz, are you there?
I'm here.
Okay. I want you guys to pay attention to Daniel Jones. Now, does he manipulate this safety here in order to get this ball over here to Malik Neighbors? Did he do a good job of that? He has the ball. He's looking that way. Then he stared at him, and then he threw the ball.
He froze.
You see what I'm saying? The ball is already in the air before he gets a chance to take off.
Go back. Go back. All right. Hold on.
Go back to the beginning.
Right there. All right. Run it.
Where's he looking?
He's looking that way. Okay.
Where's the safety looking?
At Daniel Jones.
Okay. Go a little bit more.
Now,
Where is he looking?
Still looking at him, but Daniel Jones is already starting to come off the safety.
So, do you feel with that hitch, because he's looking right at the safety, so that still is making him pitter patter his feet.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying? He hasn't taken off.
He froze him. That's
he froze him right here
to get to. That's where he froze him because he's already starting to come. He's already thinking to come off of him.
Right.
He's still backpedaling. He hasn't went over to the neighbor's side yet. Daniel Jones is still looking at him. Now he goes over, and now he's able to release the ball to Malik Neighbors, and a very good pass. And if that dude, if they didn't let him get away with pass interference, Neighbors catches that. Now, does he take a little bit of a hit? Yes, it's the NFL. He still has enough speed to get over there. Now, even with him manipulating him, the little bit that he did, that safety still got over there, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you imagine how fast the NFL really is. So, Miz, NYG, talk to me. Did he do a good enough job at manipulating that safety right there to get that deep pass off? Because that was predetermined. Whether people want to believe it or not, that was predetermined for him to go to Malik Neighbors right there. Did he do a good enough job in your eyes?
Yeah. He did a job, but he could have done a little more because look, when those guys get mixed up down low, they were pretty tight, right? He could just give a little tiny, like a little jerk down there. That would really make the safety have to pull that way. He would never be able to get back to the upside of the field. But he's staring down the safety too, right before he finally throws the ball up top. The thing is, that safety's stupid anyway. Why are you frozen for? Because he's staring right at you. You know he's going to go up top now. So
that's a fact.
But listen.
Can I add something to that?
Go ahead, Coach.
They were rolling coverage to Neighbors automatically. Because if it was man free, he'd be in between the hashes. Mm-hmm. So his responsibility is really not to worry about the other side unless the pass is released and then he's playing the cutoff and he's taking the angle. He's trusting that side of the defense. They're playing mano y mano. His job is to give over the top help to Neighbors. If he's in between the hashes, then he has sideline to sideline. Because he's on the hash, then he's from hash to the sideline.
That's what I was going to say, but Coach beat me to it. Whenever you see this in a single high safety, and this dude is not here,
he's on the hash.
He's on the hash. He's already showing you what side he's going to shade to. So really, if you have the protection, you want to work a route going here if you have an audible. If you have an audible, if you have that ability to audible to another play, which they're not doing it in the preseason, that's just a fact. But you will want to have a guy having a route coming this way because you know it's going to be one-on-one coverage, especially when Malik Neighbors really shows the world what he can do. This dude is probably going to go over here from the get-go.
Run the play, Pat. I just want to see what they do on that 3 receiver side.
Yeah, I was going to say some play.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Now, the only reason why he probably pitter-pattered right here is because Stingley is over there. I have faith in Stingley. If I'm my defensive coordinator or I'm or I'm the safety. Now, if this is Cordell Flott, he's probably
Zoom.
if this Cordell Flott you call height, this nigga's probably right here. Like, oh no, you don't. I know what's coming.
And Stingley also knows Malik Neighbors for being at LSU. So
Let me go to this. Pat, go to the second that Jones stares the safety down. The safety is staring at him.
Oh, I was right there.
Yeah.
So he looks left now.
So he already had looked left. Now he's staring the safety down. You see, so here's my thing as from a defensive perspective. This safety tried to bait Jones by waiting too long. He should have already been on his way up there. Once you see that nobody down low got open going deep and that they were all staying kind of short, he should have been on the fly.
That's a fact. That's on that safety. But I'm going to tell you this right here. I'm going to show you this right here. You see this pocket again?
That U shape.
You don't have to come off your look to the left that fast anymore, DJ.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? You have time enough to do what you need to do. He's got to
get that over time, Pat. He better get.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying. I'm just pointing this out now. That's why this is our preseason. You see what I'm saying? We're seeing it now.
Right. It's beautiful.
He could have looked to the left a lot longer than what he did.
Yeah. He looked real brief to the left.
1, 2, 3,
That's
4,
why
5, 6 guys. And
he still could be looking at these trio of guys right here, and they got bullied at the line of scrimmage. To be honest with you, what the hell? Like they ran into each other or something. I don't know what happened over there, but he still could be looking at these guys right now.
Yep.
And if this safety is goofy as he thinks he is, as we think he is, he still would have been. He would have started moving this way, and guess what? Neighbors beat Stingley handily, and you probably could have got this pass out here.
I don't even need him though. I don't even need him to slide. I just want to get him to twist his hips that way. Now, if he twists his hips that way,
it's over with.
Then yeah, it's over with.
Because I don't know no man on earth get to flip his hips and get over there that fast. But now you got a chance for an even bigger play right here, and he beat Stingley off the line of scrimmage.
Right.
So now, if Daniel Jones is not throwing right here, but coming off from looking over there, and his safety is still right here in this area somewhere, boom. You see what I'm saying? Like, this the little nuances Daniel Jones doesn't have that pisses you guys off.
You got a man open on the backside, too.
He's going to get that. Look, Pat. When Jones starts to understand that he has another whole second of time now, instead of that, he's not going to get pounded. Maybe a second and a half even. Who knows? He could have had look down low, that quick look to Stingley, another quick kick down low, and then it gives Neighbors another 5 or 6 yards to outrace him, and he's got a touchdown. If you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, because Evan Neal wasn't putting up no fight. He was just letting them guys get around him.
You see what I'm saying? Like, even now in the middle of his throw, look at that pocket. He getting thrown out the club. he getting pushed past you. These two
Who's
dudes
that
ain't really did anything
on the backside right there? That's breaking
right
up.
here.
I think that's Wandale Robinson, if I'm not
Yeah, that's
mistaken.
Wandale.
In the club, hey, you
Yeah, Wanda.
bro.
Yeah, Wandale broke open late.
This is third down. This is third down, so I'm also understanding the down and distance. So, Wandale has angle. He's about 2.5 yards short. So, yeah, if you get it to him, now you have an opportunity for him to race to the first down.
Yeah, I'm just saying it's options on that play. You know what I mean? So and he has time. That's what we're looking at right here.
Yeah, but does he have to get better at his eye manipulation? Yes. But I think that was just out of fear of knowing that, hey, I'm usually getting hit right around this time. So I got to get over here quick.
One of the main things he said at the podium in the post game interview was they asked him about his leg, and he was like, it feels good. He was worried about it, but it feels good. So you also have to take into account them first time jitters after going through an injury like an ACL. You know what I mean? You're going to second guess your ability. Hey, am I strong enough? Am I going to do this? Am I going to re-injure myself? Is my career going to end on this next play? He had to get all of that out of his mind and get back into a rhythm. So that's what part of yesterday was. Yeah, we seen the mistakes. You got to blame him for where he messes up. But you got to get rid of them ghosts after an injury like that. So hopefully we'll see a better showing in the next preseason game.
Facts. And just to show you, if Malik Neighbors got locked up on here, Wandale Robinson got you a first down easily on this play because they did man. And I don't care who it is, you're not manning up our three receivers down here successfully at a high clip. It's just not going to happen. So good scheme play. But like I think somebody said in the chat, I'm taking the one-on-one with Neighbors every time. Me too. Me too. You gotta put your superstars in play to make plays.
Yeah, no doubt. That's why he's here. I was just pointing out the fact that, there's receivers that are gonna be open this year. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a good play right here. Wandale Robinson. You're always gonna have that option of Wandale Robinson too underneath. He's a good route runner. And Daniel Jones has to understand that. I don't even think Wandale Robinson had but like one catch in that game.
Yep.
You can't forget about Wandale Robinson just because you have Malik Neighbors on the field.
DL has a great question, a great point, and I agree. It does seem like DJ's just looking to look as opposed to
that was just a look to look. That's a fact, DL.
Go up the defender.
That was just a look to look. Like his actual manipulation, this safety right here is so easy to be manipulated because, like Miz said, that dude's a goofball. There's no way Malik Neighbors should have had this opportunity to get this pass when you're shaded to his side. You already know the assignment, sir. Get over there. But I mean, it is what it is, man. Let's get to the next play. Man, I wish he could have came down with that though. Wow.
Yeah, that would have been nice. He gonna get his fair share. Don't worry.
All right, right here. Let's see what this play is.
We play the Texans this year?
No.
All right, this is a run play. And it doesn't go anywhere. But let's see what happened. What did they do wrong on here?
Hold on.
Who's this blocking right here? That's not Andrew Thomas.
That's Stinney.
So that has to be
Schmitz. Completely away from the guy he's supposed to be blocking.
Right guard is not blocking anyone. So
the left tackle turned away from the guy he's supposed to be blocking.
No, he's not.
Andrew Thomas.
That's an influence. That's an influence. Yeah, that's an influence. He's supposed to do that.
Mm-hmm. So did John Michael Schmitz lose on his block? That double team was not very good.
Stanley got beat.
Yeah, Stanley got beat down.
And
Stanley causes that to go back to the right side and to the guy that's supposed to be free right there. So
no. That's Jones's fault. That's Daniel Jones.
So it looks like, is that Man Hurts? Yeah, that's Man Hurts. He's blocking up on somebody.
He
Actually
got
did a decent
penetration.
job.
No, he didn't. He got driven back. That's penetration. He shouldn't be getting driven back on that.
Yeah,
Go back.
want,
No. Because that
you
back is
kind of
headed
want
that
the
way.
running back to get through this alley here.
Exactly.
So
That's why he cut
yeah.
back to the whatchamacallit in 95 made the play because he forced Manhurts is supposed to seal that or ride him
Turn him inside.
Oh,
Yep.
no, or ride him out. One of the two. If he can't hook him, then you wash him towards the sideline or up the field. But because he's taking steps back, that forces the back to try and cut back.
yeah. See, you ride him out like you pushing him past the quarterback right here.
Exactly.
At the very least. Because if you
push him
stonewall him, you allow him to get his arm in the alley. So you actually want him to push him out the club, basically.
Make him go around the edge like an edge rusher.
He gave up the inside. You're never supposed to give up the inside on this
And
play here.
He's getting the thing is he's getting walked backwards.
Yeah, he's getting walked backwards. Yeah, he did a horrible job.
And the back has to cut because now, like you said, he gave up inside leverage because if Manhurts just washes him out the other way, gives his back to the running back. That's the key. Give the back your running back. So now the back feels like, okay, I have it. So now he can get right there close into Illuminor, and he can make a play off of Illuminor.
Yeah. And Stenny gets beat the way
inside,
across his face.
Which now
cannot allow him across your face.
Exactly.
And so now if he can make 2 jump cuts, then if he can make another jump cut to the outside right here, which thing Singletary does have that ability, but Singletary is like, I gotta get this yardage right here. I can't risk trying to make another jump cut and then get hit back damn near into the end zone. So he did right.
Now I will say this in terms of if you minuscule put any blame on Daniel Jones, roll out a little bit more, trying to hold 95 a little bit more. Just after the handoff, roll out a little bit more. He went a little bit towards the end zone. After that, you want to do little things like that because then that will say the 95 has to watch you because his responsibility is going to be reverse, cut back, and boot, quarterback bootlegs. So, but he just went for the running back. So now, if I'm an OC or if I'm a coach in the box, I'm just telling you. I'm telling play caller 95 is selling out for the run. He's not playing the quarterback. So and you had motion come across, so you could even do split zone off of that just to try and hold him. Do something that holds him, but he's the one that made the tackle. Even with Stenny getting beat, if 95 is not in that play, then you have an alley. You have something to allow him to try and make a play on.
Yeah. And that's our run blocking on that play, folks. All right, so I think this is
double wing. Here comes the split zone. Now he's trying to do split, but now he just dropped back instead of rolled a little bit more. The roll should have happened right off the bat.
This is the interception play. I could tell.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
You see how long he holds the ball right here?
He's waiting too long. Yep.
At his feet.
You should have threw this to Johnson right here because everything else is locked up. You're not getting anything deep right here.
Throw it to Johnson or screw it. You know what? Throw it at
or
his feet.
take off. Just take off.
I was gonna say,
well, he couldn't take right off the bat. Yes, but initially, now.
Now, the receiver in the area just throw it to his feet now.
Right there, he's getting ready to try to throw it to Johnson way too late.
Right.
And he pumped it because he saw that this dude was creeping.
Mm-hmm.
And so when he pumped it, right now, just get it out your hands and throw it at his feet. They're not going to call intentional grounding because he's right there.
Right. And he was thrown off his back foot with nothing on it, nothing on the throw.
I think that's what he actually was trying to do.
Yeah, that's what
And
he was
because
trying to do.
he was trying to do, but
He
the
got
guy
held a
defender
little
is on
too
it.
long.
Yeah. And
So damn,
he waited too long.
DJ.
He waited too long. It should have been go back because they're running. It looks like they're running a over route with a post.
Could
Yep.
that be a case of him having a little too much trust in his receivers right now? Because
Now
of
he
how
has to. They're covered.
Yeah.
They're covered.
Look,
If you
there's
look,
nothing's here.
it's two receivers.
I'm saying because in the offseason so far and in the Detroit game, them guys were able to get open. Now he's thinking, okay, if I hold it, they'll get open, and then they not getting open.
Well, yeah, you're going to hold it, just let them get open. So yes, in that regard. So then what you're saying is the offensive line failed them because if they hold their blocks, but here you have to really see. First and foremost, on the back end, you got two receivers going deep, and you got 5 in coverage on them.
He should have ran right here in the position he's in right now. He should have took off and ran.
Should have took off.
Or just
No,
throw
I'm not
it
going
to
to
Theo.
say. I'm just going to say throw it. Yeah, throw it to the tight end.
Even if he just tucks and runs and tries to buy some time right there, right?
Facts.
That's fair. That's
You
fair.
know what
If
I'm
he just
saying?
takes off, this guy's not catching Daniel
And then
Jones. I'm sorry.
maybe Theo breaks up field, and this guy right here that's breaking down on the play tries to chase Daniel Jones.
He's
and
gonna
get a sack.
chase him.
No, listen. If he starts to run right now, the guy that he attempted to throw to becomes a blocker. And he takes that guy out of the equation, and Daniel Jones has the
And
whole.
now the onus is on this guy.
Yeah.
That's fine. He's got a bad angle to catch
Facts.
Daniel Jones if he's headed towards the left sideline.
If you look at where he's at, Daniel Jones is on the other side of the hash. He's on that left side of the hash. He actually has a good angle.
He has a good angle.
He has a good angle.
And if he takes off, Theo Johnson could block him, but this dude could probably catch him right around the 5-yard line.
That's still a 5-yard.
It's not a pick six.
I don't. Yeah,
Right.
and I don't even know. Like I don't know if he can. Yeah, well, we'll see.
Look, if DJ starts to take off right now, he's gonna have to run a little bit this way because this guy's getting off to come that way too.
Yes.
So he's gonna have to run this way a little bit. Theo Johnson can continue to run this way, and he's gonna follow him to be a block. This dude is seeing as soon as he sees Daniel Jones take off, he's gonna take off because his eyes are on DJ the whole time.
That's where he should have pump fake to stutter step that guy who's coming straight at him and then run.
No, you gotta move. You gotta move in that situation. You can't get all that stutter step and everything. Like Pat is saying, either roll to the left, or throw it through the tight end since you're looking that way.
He could have just took off and tried to get to the sideline or something.
Yeah, I mean it would have been maybe to the 3 to the 5-yard line. Because
no, if he takes off and run, it's going to be to the 5 to the 6, maybe to the 7 tops.
Because this dude's coming as soon as he sees Daniel Jones take off, he's coming.
That's still better than a pick six.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I'll live with that.
I'll live with that all day. That's a good play. But Daniel Jones has the athleticism to roll this way to get away from him because he's going to be chasing him from behind here. Pause. Daniel Jones is going to get to about right here with Theo Johnson blocking this dude about right here, and this guy's going to come get him right here.
And now Theo Johnson's got to make that block
had
too.
To get rid of them ghosts in his mind, worrying about re-injuring himself and this and that. I think more than anything, that's what it was. As the game progressed, he started to get a little more into a rhythm. I think he'll be fine if he gets more reps and more time.
Yeah, when Theo Johnson turns around, NYG, you're right. He's going to get the block to him. When Theo Johnson turns around, if DJ pulls this ball down and starts to run, Theo Johnson's first thing should be to turn around and get him. That's your first instinct. And he would have got him probably right around here. This dude is going to come full speed as soon as he sees Daniel Jones gets this way. This lineman is going to chase him. That's not freaking Lawrence Taylor. He's not that fast to catch you like that. You know what I'm saying?
Not catching him.
So DJ probably gets to about right here.
Yeah, that's fine.
With this dude tackling him right there. If he takes off right now. Now, if he throws it to Theo Johnson catches it right here, he's probably going to get right here.
Right.
Unless this dude's weak as hell and can't bring him down and he stutters thinking that he's going to tackle him and then Theo Johnson breaks off and gets a couple more yards.
That's one of the things in that part of the field. You got to limit your turnovers, man. You can't do no pick six. You can't do nothing stupid, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and just to point out, Lou saying the trust in his receivers, I get it, but you got to read the field too, brother. If you're not looking this way,
I was asking, could it be a case of it? I wasn't saying.
Yeah, it could be a case of it. He could have just been like, okay, I'm just gonna wait to see if Hyatt gets open. Like the robot mentality he has. Remember, Dabo said we're trying to get the ball down the field. His robot mentality is like, okay, I'm gonna wait till this guy gets down the field and let me see if I can throw it to him. This is the NFL, sir. You don't have that long. But he has a trio of people right here. Hyatt is fast. If he outruns these three people, I want all three of these dudes gone today.
Diella, I'm going to say this in terms of what they call intentional. Remember, he has to be in the area. That's it. So even if the ball is coming towards him, if the ball hits the ground 3 yards away, he's in the area. The side judge are going to sit there and say, point right at him. He's in the area. You know, it's not intentional grounding. Doesn't have to be an accurate pass. It just has to be in the area.
And we're all in agreement that at the end of the day, that was a bad decision by DJ.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Of course.
Daniel Buck Cheeks, too.
1,000,000,000%.
Butt cheeks, 2, Daniel Jones, 0.
Yeah.
Wow.
So even this part, this is NYG, this is for you. We don't never get calls. That's illegal contact.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, man.
That's illegal contact. I don't care what you're talking about. You cannot put your hands on a receiver like you're grabbing him at the line of scrimmage and
You're
he's 10
impeding
yards
him
down
off
the
his
field.
route.
Yeah, you impeded Neighbors off his route. That's illegal contact, but it was not called. Now, is that an excuse for Daniel Jones doing what he did? No. So don't try to twist it. This is a film review. That's illegal contact.
Right. Like
all day, every day.
That is illegal contact. And you know what, Pat? The fact of the matter is that we see a lot of this with the New York Giants. And what people have to understand is that referees are human. Officials are human. They're human beings, and they have feelings, and they have biases and different things like that. So, you know, when they're calling these games and you're the New York Giants and you're being shit on and talked about in the media, you know, you don't get that type of respect on the field like that.
That's a fact, brother. But that's illegal contact. It's all day, every day.
Right.
He's literally grabbing Malik Neighbors 10 yards down the field. Because if he doesn't grab Malik Neighbors gets over here easily.
And that's something Malik Neighbors is going to have to fight through this season, and it's going to frustrate him. Because he's
How
not
you fight through that, NYG?
I'm saying
like he's literally being grabbed.
No, not it's not on the field. I'm talking about just fighting through not getting calls.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah. Not no.
I was gonna say, man, there's no way he fights through that.
Yeah,
sir.
He got him in a vice grips, bro. Like, nah.
Yeah, look. Good Lord. Look how long they let him hold him. My goodness.
But yeah, mentally he gonna have to fight through that on the field.
Throw him in jail.
He ain't gonna get those calls. We seen that with Kayvon Thibodeau. Remember? Same shit, man. He wasn't getting the calls his rookie season and shit like that.
And to be honest with you, Daniel Jones should have threw this ball right now all the way over here. Because this dude right here, he's looking at Theo Johnson. Throw this on a line into the ground right here. Just throw it. Get rid of it. Or, well, this guy was coming. You can try to slide this way and, hit the alley. But he probably would have got crushed. It still would have been better than a pick six.
I'm gonna say something about Daniel Jones real quick. And I said it earlier. Bro, you're in the Madden Academy. You working with Cutcliffe. You working with these brainiacs in football. Why is the decision making not there on that level?
Because he's trying to make something happen. Believe me, he listens to the media too. He's trying to make something happen right here. Eli and Peyton Manning, this ball is in the dirt. And he's cussing somebody out.
Right.
Basically. He's probably cussing the ref out because he saw Reggie Wayne getting held
Why ain't some of that shit rubbing
like a
off?
bouncer.
Pause. You
Huh?
know what I'm saying? Why ain't some of that shit rubbing off on Daniel Jones?
It's my decision making from Cutcliffe and them guys and
But
Eli.
you gotta understand, guys. You gotta understand something. Number one, the Giants are gonna have to earn that. They've been a bad team. Number two, Daniel
That's a
Jones
fact.
is gonna have to wait a minute. Daniel Jones is gonna have to come out of his personality a little bit, and he's gonna have to start going over to the ref and talk to him politely and say, "Yo, I'm seeing this, and you're not. Please look for that ref." You got to be a leader as a quarterback. You got to demand stuff out of the ref. That's what the top QBs do.
That's a fact.
Good shit, man. It's good shit.
Because they're never gonna change if you don't say nothing.
Yeah,
Facts.
right. He can't hide in the turtle shell forever. It's time to step up and be fucking alpha Daniel Jones. Okay?
Something you'll fall for anything.
Facts.
Or Daniel Jones can just meet him in the parking lot.
Yeah. If you don't stand for something, you throw
Facts.
pick six just like this.
Well,
That's egregious, bro. You can't do
Okay.
that. Man.
You got to
now
limit
the
your
only thing I'm gonna let Jones go on this, the only thing, it's a bad decision, but the only thing, like you said earlier, he's coming off an ACL. He's about to get hit low. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna factor that in a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I mean, you don't want to get hit though. You get rid of that ball quick. You don't want to get hit. That's what
Right,
Eli
Mosley,
used to do.
Coach
That's what Eli
Miz.
used to do.
Coach Miz.
No, I'm being real because check it out, man.
I know.
I broke my elbow playing football, man. My arm bent completely the opposite way at the elbow. I had to come back from that, and I wanted to play again the following year. Don't think that it wasn't on my mind in the beginning. Am I going to get hit if I run? Should I not run? Or do I protect the right side of my body because of my elbow? So when someone's coming low at you like that guy just did, you're throwing the ball away sometimes out of self-defense for your body. So it's real. It's not fake. I know the people that don't like Jones, they're going to say, oh, excuses. He's been doing this for 6 years. That's real stuff. He's got to shake that off in the first 2 weeks of the regular season.
That's a fact.
Good shit.
You got a little waterworks there.
Got to get rid of them ghosts.
Mm-hmm. All right, here's.
Got to get rid of them ghosts. They'll impede your progress.
Now, Coach, you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, what you see in the alignment on this one, brother?
Form, tight, left. Ball's on the 30-yard line. X right, Z left.
Okay.
And of course, quarterback under the gun. Defense is actually over to the strong, to the tight.
Mm-hmm.
And looks like they're running some type of a quarters on the back end.
Yep. This is a 4-3 over with quarters in the back. You got here. You got here. This guy can eventually go here. And you got this guy can eventually stay put or do a cover one. Or you can have this right here. With the
too high off of it.
Mm-hmm. So let's see what they do, and then we're going to talk about it. Or it's a draw play. So that was a good run right there. It was an alley created for the running back. Hey, we get to do another run play, fellas. So our formation. A sneak man hurts out there. I like the blocking on this play.
Wait a minute, go back to the beginning a second. I'm sorry. Okay, let it go.
His aluminum pushed off the guy.
Okay.
Yeah, he smacked him in the back of the head. He's known for that.
Need to do a little better job sealing at the front, but yeah. Receiver, if that receiver has,
the running back could have cut that.
If he could have, I think he could have cut that to the right a little bit.
Right, yeah, exactly.
Bam, cut that to the right.
Mm-hmm.
Bong.
Yeah.
Look at that alley. You can police strip the drawing up, bro.
You know Slayton ain't throwing no blocks. Slayton out there just pushing people.
What up? Lucas, Mosley,
Bone.
D-Illa,
Oh, hold on, go back.
Allen.
Right when he's supposed to cut.
Yeah, but you had Jermaine there, so I don't know if
Oh,
the
right there.
body
So you
coming
see
down
that? You
might.
see all that on the right?
Yeah, but look at Illuminor. Illuminor might have run into. That's what I'm trying to
Mm-hmm.
see. Did he
Luminor
run?
might have ran into him.
No, he could have cut. He could have
He
cut.
could have cut it.
Okay,
He
Yeah.
could have cut
he
it.
cut. That's
He
what I
coulda
wanted to
cut it.
see.
Hey, I bet you Tracy gets that cut.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I bet you Tracy gets that cut. But it's still a good run play. But
Yeah,
you
it's-
cut right here, start cutting right there. He could even, well, you a little too deep right there, pause. But
yeah. He would have had to cut to the right.
you make that
You got to
cut
read
to the
that. You
right,
got to
right
read the
here.
block.
There.
Yeah, read the block.
Yeah.
You got to seal and you got to come and you got whoever that is in front of him, so you can cut off of that.
And that's a big
Yeah.
runner. If he jukes that dude over there,
Now it would be even better if Slayton wasn't trying to push somebody in the back and just say, "Hey, I missed the block here. Let me go get this."
No,
guy."
exactly. Yeah, just
Can't
come and
do
get that because you have whoever that is in front of Singletary going to take that block.
Mm-hmm. And then
And if he
Singletary-
could bounce it even more, you got Illuminor who you can let him come up and seal and go get that cornerback.
yeah, and now you got him,
Yep.
and then this guy's gonna be coming behind him. But if you could juke him, hell, Aluminum big ass might be there to get him.
At least just get the fucking away. That I don't need to lay him
Cat.
out.
Yeah,
Can you highlight the Allen comment? I'm trying to see what that is. I think it's a Hebrew character.
Oh,
no, it's
Nope.
a trash can. It stands for Trash Can Dan, I guess. But
Allen. Never mind.
Yeah, right, DLM. Every running back misses grass. We all know that.
mhm. It's
Unless
still
you're
a good
Barry
play.
Sanders. If you're Barry Sanders,
Barry
you see the whole
Sanders would
damn.
have got that. Oh, they would have been in trouble. Oh Lord, that safety would be like, oh no, who let him get out of there?
But it's still a good run.
Yeah, it's still a good run. All right, looks
Yeah,
like they got
confirmation.
promotion.
Well, 22
J
with
trade.
a big chocolate chip cookie. This is good stuff, baby.
All
Guys,
right,
hit
this is
that
another
subscribe
run.
button, man. If we got a moderator that's tuning in right now, put everybody's links in the chat, please, so that these guys can subscribe to all of the great content creators of the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. But please continue. Back to you, Pat.
All right, now this is when Singletary does make a good cut. Got him butt naked right there in the hole, and look at the hole that they created. Good grief!
Butt naked in the hole. Pause.
And he juked him out, and he was getting tackled by his own man. But man, the hole that they created on this run play was nice. Good grief! Yeah, that's good blocking right there. That's what you want to see from your offensive line in the run game. That's what had our run game looking so strong against the Lions. Like everybody on the defensive line got thrown out the club. Then you got people getting to the second level, NYG, and then you got a running back that has talent that makes him miss. Hey, you got a nice
who was
game.
that gave a little shoulder shrug right there? The little.
I think that's
Singletary
Stenny.
made that cut
Yeah, that's Stenny.
right there. Bang.
Oh no, right there, that was Van Rotten, old man Rotten.
Man, rotten boy.
Yeah, that was old man Rotten right there. Good run play right there. We could get runs like that. We could be very dangerous this year because that play action is going to be crucial.
Oh, we will. We will.
We got you, Diella.
So looks like DJ had time and he made the right decision. Get it out to the running back, got it out quick. Couldn't get a good play right there from the running back. Couldn't get off the tackle, but I didn't see anywhere he could have went on this play but right there. He's looking down the field, going through his progressions. It's basically a two-man deep route with two check downs, double team. That's not going anywhere.
DL, I'm not messing with you. I said if we got any moderators, put everybody's links in the chat. He says, oh, damn, I'm the only one? LOL. I need that tech class NYG was talking about earlier. Then he writes, I delete comments. That's what I do. I'm not messing with you, dealer.
So on this play, he had nowhere to go. So
Mm-mm.
check down Charlie if you want to call him. That's the correct play. Check down Charlie, threw it to his check down.
I think this is the
Now,
same play as the other one with the interception.
Sure is.
Yeah,
And
go ahead. I'm sorry.
I mean, if this running back could have made him miss, that was number green grass up there, to be honest with you. So
Down
that's
low,
the
huh?
respect that we have on offense, though. If you really want to get into it, pause. This is the respect we have on speed now. You see them out there backpedal. The only reason why he's in this backpedal because he's 30 yards down the field.
Backpedaling like hell.
Yeah, look, he had to turn. It's like, oh shit.
They doing the twister out there.
Yeah. You got him running. Yeah.
Gotta get these.
Get some
stats.
respect out there on the
Pause.
field. Because if this is Kenny Galladay's here. And everybody's still looking. So, yeah.
521 yards. Kenny Galladay. Your lead
So
receiver.
that's some respect we got with our
To the right.
receivers when it comes to the speed game, which is good. And if he could have broke that tackle, it would have been on.
Affirmation. HN. That's a penalty.
Yep.
It's there.
You gotta run a little harder, but yeah.
No, he had to set the blocks up. You don't want to go too fast.
You don't want to outrun your blocks.
We picked up this fullback, so remember he's gonna be back there sometimes.
And Bellinger has to do a better job at lead blocking too.
He has to see that that's the tackle job right there.
That's why they keep bringing in tight ends. Pause, because that's Bellinger, man.
Oh, because man, he got chipped.
Yeah, Lunar had the outside. So you want to eye that second level linebacker.
Yeah, why are you running so far out, bro?
Exactly. If he gets him, if he goes out and he attacks that linebacker, come downhill. That whole was it. That's why I said. That's why I just said. I'm like, yo, it's there. It's there. I'm like, but Bellinger is going too far to the outside as opposed to Illuminor has that block, and that goes into knowing what everybody's supposed to be doing. If you know what everyone is doing, you don't go outside. You let Illuminor get him.
Yeah, he's missing the smart part of the whole smart, tough, dependable motto.
Yeah, this should have been some more earlier. Bro.
Now, is that Stinny? I think that's Stinny's man on the backside. He has to do a better job of sealing that on the backside.
Oh, you talking about 95?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Nah, 95 is just a free guy.
Okay, I see it now. I see he was riding his.
Now, the thing is, 95 is so damn undisciplined. The bootleg is so wide open.
Pat, I'm sitting here saying to myself, damn, it's there. It's there.
Shoot. DJ with this much space? Lord have mercy.
You can even do a pitch and a pass back.
Right.
If you want to be cute, if you want to be cutesy.
His undisciplined ass. Look at him. He's
all the way over there. And what did I say? His responsibility.
Goofy ass dude. But we got goofy people that allows him to be goofy. He actually made the damn play.
Yeah, but running is not a good run blocker either, too, Chris. He's not the greatest. Class is filming up quick.
Oh, that's
our offensive line is better than this.
Okay, so this is one of the first completions to one of the first completions to Neighbors.
Yeah, we got 12 personnel in.
Now, NYG, this is why I tell you quarterbacks need elite receivers. If this is Hyatt or Slayton, they just run directly to the outside. And this dude is able to read it and make this a way harder throw than it's supposed to be. Mm-hmm. And even allow this dude to get into the play. See, he has respect for Neighbors, so he's already running. You see what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
he's like, yeah, I wish you would run deep. I'm running. But you see that little head movement to the inside, and you see how he gets to the inside a little bit, which creates enough space for him to get to the outside. Now, should that have been a better throw, Daniel Jones? Yes. You get letting your receiver take an unnecessary hit right here. Probably should have released it a little bit earlier, but releases it a little bit late
Pocket.
into the inside. You want to release this to where Neighbors catches this around here and maybe be able to turn up there. Well, he's probably going to get hit anyway, but you don't want your receiver to catch too many passes like that.
If he wanted to. I mean, like he could look at the pocket.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, get that ball out a little bit quicker, because if you get that ball out right around now, like if you're throwing it now with anticipation, he probably catches this ball right here and is able to run, because this dude has to turn his head.
Man.
So he threw that a little bit late.
I'm just fascinated by the offensive.
Yeah, offensive line is blocking their ass off.
God damn, man. You see that pocket?
Mm-hmm.
Pause under. Do you see that pocket?
Now, Coach, what do you think about that play with Daniel Jones?
Damn, man. That pocket.
Am I right or am I wrong? Like, if he's throwing that ball right, well, you do have this dude right here.
You gotta let it go right now. Right now, you gotta go into his wind right now.
If he throws the ball a little bit higher to where Neighbors actually has to do a little bit of a jump to catch it, he still catches it, and he's still able to get yards after the catch. If he's in the throwing motion now, because you know you're going to him. So this goes to the point where some people have a little bit legit gripe of Daniel Jones having a seed that is open a little bit. Just a little bit. Oh, Coach gone. Where'd Coach go? But you see what I'm talking about, NYG?
Yeah.
Not a good throw, though.
Like, even if you're throwing it now, you
Right
can
now.
lead him to right here, and he catches that ball, and this dude's hips are still turned. And with Neighbors' ability after the catch, who knows what he does?
Yeah.
Who knows what he does right here?
Green grass upfield. Nobody's catching him. That's a touchdown.
Yeah.
You have to get rid of that now, because you're not throwing it to him. Locked up.
And you got more than enough time.
So if you throw that ball just a tad bit high, just in case this dude is uber athletic, just throw it a little bit high and hit him like right here in stride. Ooh, I don't know if this dude can turn around and make a play.
Right.
And this dude, you know he ain't going to get him.
No.
Yeah. You got to throw that ball right now. He took another hitch, and then he threw it, and then he threw it behind him a little bit.
Yeah, and he allowed him to catch up to him.
It's a completed pass, but it could have been better. And I don't know what this was. This looked like back in 2021. I don't know what this was.
I need to be on what are you doing?
Yeah, I don't know what happened right here, but somebody
missed
blocked. I don't know if Neighbors was supposed to get him or what. Oh, you know what? The blitz showed late. It was a late blitz show. You wasn't expecting this guy to blitz. That's what happened. And by the time he showed he was blitzing, the ball was already being hiked. So, yeah, he wasn't supposed to be there. They weren't counting on him blitzing.
Right.
Because if you count on him run blitzing on this run play, then you would shift him down to block him or move Illuminor this way. You would just switch the play, to be honest with you, because that run blitz kills this play.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what that was. Good play. Because everything else was blocked up except for that dude. So he got trips to his left. A bunch set. And Jones is looking. Look at the pockets, and
That's what I'm saying. Look at the pocket.
Almost.
oh my goodness. Dan
You got
Jones
him-
steps up in the pocket. Still don't see anything now.
Coming across the middle.
Dan Jones takes off, but this guy's gonna break open.
Yeah.
So when you have a pocket like that, you probably want your quarterback to step up and make this throw.
Mm-hmm.
Lead Hyatt right here. He's so used to having to take off. So he took off. But if you lead Hyatt right here, it could be another problem.
Wandale Robinson was open too. Running back.
Oh yeah, he broke open, but it's like a 2nd and 15 on this play.
I'm just
But
saying.
Hyatt-
He's open if you need him. That's what I'm saying. Daniel Jones has to understand, like, this. I'm watching this film, right? You know what I'm saying? And I'm looking at Wandale Robinson. Yeah, he's not getting the targets, but he's open.
Mm-hmm. So the
He's
line
open.
of scrimmage was the 48. The line of scrimmage was the 48.
He's got to have more patience, man.
If you're running with your eyes up, you're hitting Hyatt right here all day.
Mm-hmm.
Because the line of scrimmage is the 48.
Yeah.
So you're
that's
still
probably
3 to
a
4 yards
touchdown.
behind the line of. It's
All he
not a
has to do is beat the-
touchdown, but it's a first down for
With
sure.
that speed.
If you lead Hyatt to like right here,
With that
Yeah.
speed,
I don't
bro.
know. He might be able to. If this dude misses, it's a touchdown.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. He's got to throw that. He's gotta-
Chris
he's
D
gotta start-
says. Chris D says, start making look at the pocket t-shirts.
Right. If he's running with his head up right here and not just to get yardage because he saw a huge lane right here, I get it.
No, he's not.
But
He's not.
Hyatt breaks open.
He could throw that while he's running up the middle right there, a little boat
Yeah.
over the middle. But you know why
Throw
he's
it
not
right
going to
here.
pop? He's not going to do that right now until he gets used to knowing that he realizes he has another second or a second and a half and develops a little more patience. Because right now, he knows that his career, he's had a fumble problem. So if he pulls his arm back here, he thinks he's getting stripped.
That could be very true.
So that he's got to get these things in the past out of his head. It'll come with games. So
But he can hit Hyatt right here for maybe a big play like NYG says, because Hyatt is very fast. I will give him that. And he has pretty good hands. He has sure hands.
Yeah.
So if
That
he
is a
throws it
big
to Hyatt,
play.
because Hyatt's looking, I'm surprised he didn't wait. Like, hey, that's a first down. We got 14 yards on the
He's
play, but
beat.
it
That
should have been a
guy's
first
beat.
down.
That guy's coming down. That safety's coming down, and then all Hyatt has to do is outrun him to the outside.
yeah.
Beat him to the sideline. That's it.
He's scoring on that. Look, if the guy doesn't catch him from behind, I don't think the guy in front of him up there is getting him. I think he's
Yeah,
gone.
that safety's not catching him. I'm telling you, bro.
Now, Lou,
That
what
dude's
you was
fast
saying,
as
Lou?
shit.
Let's not forget Wandale Robinson, baby. We still got other weapons that we're not even looking at right here because this wasn't a real game. They wasn't scheming nothing up. This is preseason. They want to see what guys can do so they can make their cuts accordingly. When the season actually opens up, you're going to see a completely different offensive scheme, style, and everything. This is just guys observing and evaluating who they got so they can make their cuts. I'm telling you, I'm still loving the film breakdown and all that. I'm enjoying this, but for the people viewing, I don't want them to get it misconstrued like we're breaking down season film. This is a preseason game.
Preseason game.
Aren't scheming. There's no pre-snap reads and none of that. They're just trying to see what these guys can do so they can make their cuts. When the season opens up and we do another film breakdown, you're gonna see completely different offense as we roll through this film.
Now, Coach, we broke through this play here, and NYG's probably gonna say it again. Look at the pocket, but
33.
we see the opportunity. This, go ahead, Coach.
No, go ahead. Finish what you're saying. I'm talking to myself.
This was a good play by Daniel Jones. He scrambled for 14 yards, but I want you to see if you see there's a bigger play here. Good pocket, man. Look at the blocking. Look at the Luminor. Get it. That's what I'm talking about. Van Rotten. Let's go. Smith. Let's go.
Let's get it.
Stanley looking for work. Andrew Thomas doing what he's supposed to do.
Who said that Illuminor and Van Rotten was going to seal up that right side?
They suck. They suck.
Shut up.
I want Evan Neal there. They suck.
Y'all better stop hating on my son.
Stop
hating on my son.
Stop.
Now go ahead. Finish the play.
This is what you see on the pockets look like. You. That's what you want to see. That's what I was excited about, but keep going. He steps up in the pocket, which he should have done. Now he takes off. Now, just based on this, what you see right here, do you think there's a play to be had in the receiving field right here?
Hyde coming across the middle.
Thank you. See, I knew you was a coach.
Tell him, Coach.
Right here, if you step up in the pocket, actually, if you release it right here, right now, you allow Hyde to catch it right here.
The only thing I'm going to say, Pat, is does he see him? Because think about it, the left guard is in his face right now, blocking that alley right there. And then you still have another receiver underneath him. So now, can he step up and make a play? And look to that left because he should know who's doing what, and the middle of the field is open. That's another thing. But yeah, that I'm sitting here, I'm looking at him now, and I'm saying that looks like Hyatt. You have two defenders coming with whoever's he's high-lowing. So they're vacating the middle. Yeah, Hyatt is there.
So if he has eye discipline and he trusts his offensive line the way he should trust them, hopefully he develops that, like Miz says. His eyes are down the field. And believe it or not, somebody like Burrow or Holmes, knowing that that's chasing somebody, they're throwing it to a spot. They're not even, they see that this dude is running this way, they're throwing it to that spot right here. Knowing that his receiver's going to be in the area.
Or, like I said before, Coach wasn't here. Coach, I was wondering what you think, because this is what I feel. He's been told for years that when he's in a crowd, protect the ball, don't get stripped, and he don't want to pull the gun back and throw it in a crowd like that.
So, if that's true, Miz, throw it right now. With your eyes open, throw it right now. He's still open.
There.
You're on film, Pat.
Huh?
And
you're on camera.
Oh.
And that's your prototypical Pat Mahomes play. He'll run up the middle and he'll come out on the run.
Who's at the 40 around the 42-yard line coming in? Is that Neighbors?
Yeah, that's Neighbors. You can throw it to Neighbors right here if you wanted to.
I just want to see what's the down and distance right now.
2nd and 15.
Okay.
And if you throw it to Neighbors here, it could be a problem. If you throw it because his feet are not ready to make a tackle, he's like, oh shit, I got to turn around. You throw it to Neighbors right here, Neighbors probably catches this ball right here. Oh, and Hyatt gets a block. Him? Oh yeah, me and you, it's on.
As Al Bundy said, as the immortal Al Bundy would say, let's rock.
Facts. Where's Kevin Donchik?
No, ma'am.
If he puts another butt cheeks up there for Daniel Jones.
Al Bundy, the president of no, ma'am.
But yeah, this is what NYG at the very beginning complained about Daniel Jones. He has no improvisation.
Mm-hmm.
And this is
Facts.
having no faith in your offensive line, and he's just trying to make the safe play, which he does get 14 yards out of the 15. But you should have at least, at the very least, had a first down right here.
Mm-hmm.
Me personally, I'm throwing it to Hyatt because
Mm-hmm.
the easiest throw. Huh?
That's why we're going through the film now to show you guys our view and our insight of the film. You can take it as you like it. If you believe he's the guy, good for you. If you don't, good for you as well. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion, but that's why we do these film breakdowns. Thank you for the view. Smash that like button and hit that subscribe button, Mr. Moreno or Miss Moreno. Thank you very much.
Facts. But you got when you're scrambling, you have this much space. There's nobody chasing you because he's throwing out the club. He's locked up. He's getting bullied. He's throwing out the club, and he's looking for work. So that's perfect.
We've got two coaches on this panel: a former quarterback, a former DB. Pat, what did you play?
Defensive tackle and fullback.
See, there you go. NYG.
Played basketball.
I played in the hood.
And I play the piano.
But I mean, Man-Cave, did you play?
I play basketball.
Okay, but I mean, you got guys from different aspects of the football field, and breaking it down and giving you film review. So if you've never played, I would ask you to consider listening and trying to learn and watch the film breakdown so you can understand what these guys' assignments are before you go making assessments about players and plays when you don't know what the design of them are.
I can't make that dotted line loop like they do on ESPN, but this ball should have been right here. That's what
and I'm gonna say this, Pat. I'm gonna say this. If Jones can't get over past ghost or fear, and he can't start to make, because a play like this, a little play, or if you make this throw on the run up the middle, that could be the type of play that made the difference in the game.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't start to do this year, it is over.
Yeah, it's over.
Final year.
It's over. Because I'll be honest with you, Spencer Rattler makes this play, a rookie. He makes this play right here. He throws this. He's looking to throw that. I promise you he is. Michael Penix, all day. Woo, right there. All day. And that's a fact. Aaron Rodgers, woo, right there. Joe Burrow, right there. Allen, right there. Mahomes, right there. Dak Prescott, right there. Jalen Hurts, right there. I promise you. All day long. You got to make plays.
I'm going to have to assume that Jaden makes that throw too.
There's nothing obstructing his view. There's not a single player between him and neighbors. That's a clear line of sight. That should be a gimme.
The line is not an excuse, and that's all Big Pat was saying the whole fucking time.
Facts.
Fact. Let's see what he looks like when he gets an offensive line. He has an offensive line. This is what he looks like.
I've been screaming that shit
Call
for
a
3
spade a
years.
spade.
I've been screaming that shit for 3 years. I want to see if the kid could play behind a decent offensive line. I've been screaming that my entire career on YouTube.
So, this goes to show you that we look at film and we see what we see. This is all that we wanted. We wanted to see an offensive line here with the New York Giants so we can see exactly what Daniel Jones is. That's all we've asked.
Matter of fact, we can go back and clip our old footage saying we just want to see if this guy can play behind a decent offensive line. We just want to see this guy, what he can do if he's been given a fair shake with a decent offensive scheme and a decent offensive line. Now it seems that we have both. Let's see what you can do. If you can't do it this year, you're gone. And we're
That's
okay
a
with
fact. If you continue to do stuff like this, and I'm not saying it's a horrible play. He actually almost got the first down with his legs. But we had a bigger play than that. You had option 2, option 1. Either
Not
one of
only
those
that,
guys, we
but
should
you're
be
taking
at
an
least
unnecessary
at the 25.
hit at the end of that play by running.
Right.
That's what Lou has been talking about.
Now, I'm going to also play devil's advocate as well. Maybe DJ just wanted to see for DJ's own mind. Can I
Facts. That's
still
what I was
run?
gonna say too.
You know
Can I
what?
still run?
If he does that, sit his ass on the bench.
Yeah, I don't buy
Sit his
Mm.
motherfucking ass on the bench. You just want to see if you could take a fucking hit.
it.
Sit your fucking ass on the bench, then.
Not see if he could take a hit, see if he could still run because of the knee injury.
But what I'm saying is, if you're making this play because you want to see, as opposed to making the right play. Now,
Then yeah,
if during the course of the play he's running and fine, go if that's the only thing. But like Pat is saying, you had plays there. Don't put yourself in harm's way. What do everyone always tell me about? It's a
100%
quarterback. It's a quarterback. Well, damn it. If you're going to run in that situation, because this is what I'm going to do when he comes to the side, I'm going to do my day one impression. And I'm going to be looking at him. You had plays right there. Don't be stupid. Don't be stupid.
Shit, coach, you know what
That's
says
Or
like,
coach, you could do the Parcells and he'll go to the other sideline.
you know what says like that's like in basketball. Like you got a guy ahead of the pack, and instead of throwing the ball to him, you're gonna try to dribble all the way up to him.
Exactly.
Go ahead and make the easy play.
Exactly.
Now, Kevin Doncic. Now you can say a little bit of the things that you're saying, not all the way over the top because it is still just preseason.
Mhm.
But now we can show you some of the things that you're talking about. We can show you. And to all the people that will come and act like I knew it, I know you didn't. You're not watching film the way that we're watching film.
My thing is,
Well,
But this right here,
I can say this.
I'm going to say this. He's starting to become a Sam Darnold to me, where because everyone's talking about coming from his injuries or whatever, and I clown Sam Darnold. What do I say? First game, I want to see Sam Darnold because I want to make him see ghosts.
yeah.
And if you have a quarterback like that, guess what? As a DC, yo, fellas, get good hits on him. Get good, clean hits on him. And I'm going to be honest with you. If I got a guy who's going to push the envelope, yo, just push it, baby. Push it one time for me. I'll take the penalty. Just push it for me.
Because he's going to shut down.
Here's my thing. My only
Go ahead,
problem with Jones right here, especially with this type of play, man, and hopefully we don't see too much of it. But the thing is this. You right now telling me that you still have more confidence in your legs than you do your arm. And that's not fucking good enough.
Good point. Good
I
point.
don't like that.
Man. That's a fact because you got two options right here because this dude, he's done. Neighbors is going to break open. You throw that ball right here, Neighbors catches this ball, and it's time to party. If Hyatt picks either one of these guys to block, it's time to party. Or if you throw this right here to Hyatt at least gets this to the 27.
Guys, hit
Very least.
dang.
And I'm going to tell you something. You throw a ball over the middle to a receiver while you're running through the pocket. You throw a nice little laser throw over the middle. This guy this is all instincts. Heat of the moment. This guy catches the ball. He runs through the middle. He turns it up that sideline up top. It's a huge gain. So you know the type of confidence and satisfaction. You're in a zone as a quarterback now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And now everybody's thinking. Now everybody's thinking, oh, well, this dude breaks the pocket. And it's on. Like, what are we supposed to do? Bang, you done got hit by something because you overthinking things. This gets the defense off their kilter. And this goes to what NYG has been saying since the very beginning. Instincts.
Mm-hmm.
What are your instincts at the quarterback position? Go ahead, NYG.
That's what I've been saying, man. And not only that, but think about what I said a while ago when I was like, this team's gonna be up and down. It's because of this right here. It's because of what we seeing on the film right here. You know what I'm saying? Daniel Jones mentally is I feel like he might be a broken quarterback, and he's gonna have moments where it's gonna hit. Malik Neighbors is gonna make a play. He might make a play with his legs or make a good throw, but it's gonna be moments where I feel like when the chaos is around you, how does your quarterback perform? You know what I'm saying? And this is a preseason game. You know what I'm saying? And you're already like making these type of simple mistakes or simple misreads. So that's and it's not to turn this into a shit show, so to speak, but just calling a spade, and you have to understand that Daniel Jones is playing for his job.
Mm-hmm.
He's playing for his career. You can't go out there and wet the bed in a preseason game, bro. You know, now I know he did some good things, yada yada yada, and people will say, "Oh, it was against backups," but you know, you play who's out there on the field. Fuck that. You
And
know what I'm
this
saying?
is a fact too, Pandemonium. He says, "Thank you for the $5 super chat." He says, "Guys, whenever has DJ had open receivers, like that, he's been doing it by himself. In a way, that is very true. But you are an NFL quarterback. You have to have instincts. And I am sorry, this right here is inexcusable to me. This is the difference between Jalen Hyatt or Malik Neighbors. Let's say Malik Neighbors gets like 1,000 yards. Let's just say 1,100 yards. This is the difference between Malik Neighbors having 1,100 and 1,400 on plays like this.
And Pat, if you run it back, if you want a quick completion, you have Wan'Dale Robinson underneath. If you want a quick completion, if you just want to get Daniel Jones, or if he just wants to get in the rhythm, you know, say if this play is not, take the down the distance out of effect for a minute. Say this is 1st and 10. Robinson right there, you can throw that to.
You can throw it to him, but he's going to get hit immediately. But I understand where you're coming from. If you just want to get a quick pass to him, yeah,
That's what I'm saying. So
Just to start getting the rhythm going.
I'm trying to make the point that these guys are gonna be open. These receivers, they got a good receiving core here.
There's no need for him to hold the ball that long. He needs to go through his progressions much faster.
Make a fucking throw.
Okay, so he's just now getting out of his drop back right here. Okay.
Go ahead, Pat.
So this is locked up if you're just getting out of your drop back. You can throw it to him on a quick rope and he's gonna get hit. When you get about 3-4 yards here, unless this dude is weak, like I always say, and misses the tackle. This right here, you have nothing going on right here. But your pocket, look at your pocket. This is why I say offensive lines makes great quarterbacks. Look at your pocket. You have enough time to wait for your people to break open. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So when he steps up in a pocket, let's just say he doesn't have the confidence right now. Okay, you take another step up in the pocket. Boom. 2 hitches up in the pocket. Because this dude's getting thrown out the club. He's getting thrown out the club. He's getting thrown out the club. He's, like I said, he's locked up. And Stanley's looking for work. If you have your eyes down the field, this is a completion to Hyatt. And Hyatt's going to break this up the middle. At least
I
gets
wish
to
you
the
could
25.
zoom in on it. I don't know if you can, but
I don't think I can. Well, I could do this.
I just want to see where Daniel Jones is looking.
No, that's not zooming. So
No, Control Plus.
yeah, that's what I was doing.
He's not going to be able to zoom as far as we.
Yeah.
can see.
The only way to do that is with the end zone shot, to be honest with you.
Yeah, with the end zone shot.
Yeah. It's all good though. But
And so-
I'm following what you're saying, Pat.
Go ahead, man. I know you got something.
Well, I'm also, you're gonna laugh. I'm gonna blame the organization for some of this because I'm gonna tell you why.
There's another super chat, Pat, from Pandemonium, and he said, "My point is, humans are creatures of habit. You do what you're used to," implying that he's used to having to step up, tuck the ball, and run because the O-line didn't protect him.
Right, I was about to say that, man. I was going to say that actually in my own way, but this crew.
You there, Miz?
Is he in the Matrix?
Yeah, the Matrix got him. He'll be back. But NYG, I mean, if everybody can see what I'm talking about, Hyatt is right here, bro. Just throw it to him.
And thank you for the super chat again, Pandemonium, for Big Pat Sports Talk.
Appreciate you, Pandemonium.
Am I back on?
Yeah, go ahead, Miz. Finish what you were saying.
I'll just simply, you see, man, my gripe with this organization, he should have had this offensive crew right here this year in his second year of his career.
Yep,
So they fucking ruined this guy. He's not ruined yet, but they did damage.
that's true. But you
If
still
Dable brings him back out of it and turns him into a star freaking quarterback, what does that say about Dable's QB coaching skills?
because they're giving him the pieces now. This offensive line is blocking. Now, I'm not saying they're blocking a Hall of Fame defensive line. Some defensive lines are going to get the better of them this year, and it's not going to be squeaky clean. But when you have the opportunity, you got to take advantage of it, man. This right here, hey, look, even if this was covered, even if these two guys were on him, and this guy right here, somebody like Mahomes, somebody's going to throw that pass over this dude's head and get it to Bellinger right here. Even in that case. But you had the opportunity to get 2 hitches in the pocket, step up clean as a whistle. You throw that ball right here and let Hyatt catch that ball and try to make something happen. It's a first down at the very least. At the very least. And it makes the defense think, oh, yeah, we got to play today. This dude he's on one. He's going to get the ball to these receivers. If they're open, they're going to get the ball. You see what I'm saying? Even if he throws the ball right here, Hyatt still gets to at least 27.
You still.
And if you throw it to neighbors and Hyatt gets a block on him and becomes 1-on-1 with this dude.
And that dude's got his feet, man. That dude that's on neighbors. Pause. Yeah, he lunch meat, man.
You see what I'm saying? Because now you have a guy that's outstanding.
Yeah, he's gonna catch it. He's 9 times out of 10 that dude's not tackling him.
So, I
mean, hey, this is why we do this, right, Pat? Man, salute, bro. This is fire. Y'all hit that like button. 60 in the chat right now.
This practice. We're talking about practice. We're talking about practice.
Yeah, this is practice, I guess, if you want to call it that. Yeah.
This is the tune-up for the regular season, bro.
But this is what NYG has been talking about for years. You gotta make plays like this, bro. You gotta make plays like this in order for us to be respected. You see what I'm saying? Because now people will start to back off. And now now this dude's probably up here trying to guard Hyatt, and these dudes are close on him, he's close to him. Now you can take off and probably get 20-something yards now.
Mm-hmm.
But not to harp too long on that play. That's a play that should have been had to a receiver. But to Daniel Jones' credit, he does almost get a first down with his legs.
He leans in
and you can see neighbors a little bit look to the sidelines like, man, Okay, so you got the next play. Now this was a run blitz the whole way, and man.
Oh man, that was.
Yeah, Slayton's not a blocker. I'll tell you that now.
Yeah.
But this was. Oh, this is important to you too, NYG. Guess what? Guess what this was? This was 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1.
Yeah, this was 3rd and 1.
Now go to the very beginning of the play. I want to see something.
Why they picked it up?
Yeah, they picked it up.
Yeah, they did pick it up.
So no. Go back before Slayton motions in. Keep going. All right, just let it go. So when he motioned in, he brought the safety down into the box. That's what I wanted to see, because that's the man who made the play. If he doesn't motion in, because what I'm getting at is maybe it's also schematically, if we leave Slayton on the outside a little bit.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Coach.
Because see what they're doing. They rolled coverage and they brought him down, and Slayton can't block him. And guess what? That's the man that made the tackle.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you got in the backfield.
Yeah, got into the backfield to cause havoc.
But Singletary pushed the power forward.
Yeah.
No, he pushed the power forward.
He was decisive, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm.
He didn't dance around.
Exactly. You don't dance around. He makes a decision, and he gets up in the hole and explodes into it.
Hell yeah, pause.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew it.
So we picked up a 3rd and 1, NYG.
But that's the only way to get in the hole, though. Pause.
Yeah, exactly.
Pick up a 3rd and 1. That's all I know.
So I think this is the second interception. Yes, this is the second interception.
Playoff game.
So as you can see, Hyatt. This is where Hyatt. You see right here. This is where Hyatt should just burst forward. Don't keep going to the boundary and push you to the boundary. Just burst forward and try to stack them. Don't get pushed to the boundary. But this was preset, and Daniel Jones throws that bullet to the inside. Don't know why you throw that to the inside. And he threw it a little bit short, and it's picked off. This is the difference between Hyatt and Slayton. As much as people get on Slayton, Slayton knows how, when he runs this deep route, he doesn't go out here and then do it. Slayton will do a little bop bop and try to get right here.
Yeah.
To give you a little bit of space to throw that ball to the outside right here. But Hyatt gets pushed to the boundary. And he didn't even put hands on to push him to the boundary. That's the crazy part about it. And Daniel Jones just releases this on the rope. Maybe if you put a little air under this and get this ball up here somewhere, maybe Hyatt is able to come down with it. That's a bad throw by Daniel Jones.
And even if he puts it, if he throws it higher, like you said, Pat, and 4 more yards down the field, if Hyatt don't get it, nobody gets it.
Yeah. If he throws this ball into the end zone, this may be a touchdown. I'm just gonna be real. If he throws that ball on this trajectory here, like this, high, and gets it to like right here, that may be a touchdown. It's definitely not an interception. It's definitely not an interception. I'll tell you that now.
Is that just bad anticipation or arm strength? What you think?
No, that's just bad ball placement. That's just bad ball placement because it wasn't anticipation because this was going to Hyatt the whole way.
And he got the arm strength. We know that. So.
Yeah, he got the arm strength to do it.
His trajectory no good. The trajectory is no good, man.
He put bad trajectory on it because if you throw this high, let's just say he's throwing it right now. Let's just say he throws this high to the outside shoulder and gets it to about right here. About right here. Hyatt is the only person that can make a play on that ball as far as trying to hit you.
Anticipation in the sense of sometimes I mispronounce my words as in like could Daniel Jones have waited a little bit because it looked like he could have stepped up in the pocket again.
Yeah.
Even though he had a little more pressure, could he have waited a little bit to let Hyatt get a little bit further down a little bit, just a hair. Like so, you running a play.
Yeah, he could have took a hitch.
Now, could he have like instead of just throwing it up right now, just wait a second or two, or like a split second, and then throw it.
Yeah, and throw it to the outside.
Part. Yeah,
and if he takes that little second, he could.
And then maybe you can set your feet, and maybe your ball placement's a little bit better.
Yeah,
well, he does set his feet, but maybe the ball placement's a little bit better.
And you get that ball placement right here.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Here's something else too. Watch the play. Hyatt, the way Hyatt looks, I think he looks a little bit too early because he's playing his eyes, and as soon as he looks.
Yeah.
But if he trusts DJ, just run straight, and then right at the last minute, turn and look. Because right now, Stingley is starting to turn around and look, and he's
he
able
turned
to
to
play
look
the ball.
as soon as Hyatt turned to look, because that's what good corners do. That wants to make a play on the ball. If Hyatt just keeps running, Hyatt just keeps running to about the 16? Stingley doesn't get his eyes around to make that play.
In enough time. The point is in enough time to Worst case scenario, he doesn't get to intercept the ball. It just
Yeah,
becomes a
he
PBU.
deflects it. Yeah, he deflects it. But that's still on Daniel Jones. I still think that's a bad throw. I mean, you could go
It's
ahead
on
and put
both
the
of
butt
them.
cheeks up.
Sorry, Pat. It's on both of them. The route is wrong. You know, you made a great point. He needs to do a better job of running the route, because if he's inside, to be honest with you, then that ball's going. It should go over Stingley's head, because he has enough space between the numbers and the sideline.
Let me tell you what should have happened. Even if Hyatt
I'm
runs that,
gonna leave, guys, because it's almost 7:30 and I'm going live at 10 o'clock. I still got to feed my boys. So
yeah, I'm about to close this down because that's the second interception. I guess that's enough butt cheeks for the day. But even if Hyatt runs that route the same exact way, if Daniel Jones, if he looks for the ball at the 16-yard line, and if Daniel Jones throws that ball a little higher into the outside, guess what happens? Stingley's going to turn around and try to throw his arm up, but it's going to be a little bit too late. Let me put my screen back on. Hold on. Stingley's going to turn around and he's going to look for the ball a little too late, and the ball's going to trail right over his fingers. And Hyatt should be able to catch it like this, turn around, keep both feet in bounds, and that's a touchdown. That's a fact. I've seen it too many times happen with people like Mahomes, get it to other receivers. They just make a play. I've seen too many times Josh Allen has done it. I've seen too many times Lamar Jackson has actually done it. I've seen it too many times. So, like NYG says, like this whole panel has said, he's got to play better. He does. That's what these film breakdowns are for, to show you exactly what's going on. Now, if you get a quarterback like Shadur Sanders, does he make that play? I think he does.
Yep.
I truly believe he does. If you get somebody like Cam Ward, I've seen him do that consistently.
Ewers does it.
Yeah, Quinn Ewers can do that.
I haven't seen Beck. I haven't watched Beck enough to know, so you guys have to tell me.
Butt cheeks. You would be putting butt cheeks in the chat again.
Okay.
But these are the plays that
cheeks full of butt. Cheeks full of butt.
These are the plays that Daniel Jones does not make that pisses the fans off. This whole panel understands what people are coming from, but you got to understand that I've seen a whole lot worse in my career as far as doing film work. I've seen a whole lot worse. Now, is Daniel Jones going to be a guy that makes plays all over the field and be this superstar quarterback? No. He's not going to be that, but he damn sure can win you some games if he just tunes up just a little bit. And if he cannot do that, guess what? He will not be the Giants quarterback after 2024. And that's just a fact, because Dabo has seen what a quarterback can do in Josh Allen. And that's how Josh Allen turned into the monster that he is today, even though he turns over the ball at a higher clip than any other quarterback that you'll see today. But he plays well enough to where if your defense can hold after those turnovers, he will come back and he will make a play and we'll win the game. So I hope you guys that feel that we are Daniel Jones lovers or everything see exactly what we actually do in our free time. Every time I bring up film to coach, he's ready. So this is what breaking down film does. This lets you see exactly what's going on. That's what I want to know, the why. I don't just want to hear a media pundit say, "Oh, he just sucks," and then just go off that. That's not what I've seen Daniel Jones do good things, and I've seen Daniel Jones do some things that, like, what are you doing sometimes?
Yeah.
But you're going to get a fair evaluation over here with the Big Blue Crew. And that's a fact. Right. That preseason game, It was a bad game. It's not as bad as people made it out to be, but it was a bad game. Does Daniel Jones miss some throws sometimes? Yes, but every quarterback does that. I could break down my Holmes film and show you that he missed a couple of throws here and there. It's just that they do make those throws more often than not, and that's what Daniel Jones has to get to. He has to get his instincts up to where he makes you pay more often than not. Right now, he makes you pay every once in a while, and that's not good enough if you want to be a Super Bowl caliber team. It's just not good enough. So we're going to see what Daniel Jones does this season. We're going to see what the New York Giants do this season. And this was just a couple of throws from Daniel Jones. This is not even a full film review, because if I did a full film review, we would be here 24 hours. Like, seriously. Go ahead, Coach.
For those of you who may not want to take to our assessment, I strongly suggest going to Twitter or X, whatever you call it. Look up Brian Baldinger. I think we all know who Brian Baldinger is. He did a breakdown on the Giants' offensive line, and I quote, Giants, the offensive line provided a lot of clean pockets for Daniel Jones to make one good throw after another. Shaky start, but strong finish from this offense. That's his words. That's not ours. That's his. And this is a man who does a phenomenal job breaking down every team in the NFL, and he knows the NFL. He's played. He has a great deal of respect. I think he's on the NFL, one of those NFL morning shows or whatever, they break down film.
Mm-hmm.
So, but he's going to be literally reiterating what we're saying. So, but hey, you may not want to take what we're saying. Here's someone else you can take. So,
Facts.
That's all I'm saying.
Facts. But
you
you guys make sure you hit that subscribe button, because I guarantee you, ain't nobody on social media putting it down like us, man. Facts. That's a fact. They can hate, they can say whatever, they can kill me in the comment section for what I just said. Nobody on social media is doing what we doing. Giving you film breakdown and insight like that, play by play, second by second, yard by yard. Nobody. Nobody's giving you predictions on who's going to end up starting, who's going to end up getting up drafted. Nobody but us. Not to toot my own horn, but hit that subscribe button and that thumbs up button, man. We do this for free. Ain't nobody paying us. We don't got no machine behind us. Our subscribers is by word of mouth.
Yep.
Hit that subscribe button and that thumbs up button, man. Share this video on your social media platforms, man. Help the YouTube algorithm promote the Big Blue Crew Sports Network, man. You know what I'm saying? I'll be back live at 10 o'clock.
Later,
All right.
Pat, I say this as my closing words. I'm going to be positive because I choose to be positive, just like I told the people in the space the other day. That's my choice. And I'm going to say this. When Daniel Jones realizes now that he's got an O-line, he's going to unleash himself. And that's what I'm going to go with.
And that's what I'm going to go with too. Once he figures out that he has an offensive line and he doesn't have to take off and run, and he has time to get through all his progressions, that's when you will see a better Daniel Jones, if he takes on that challenge and if he gets out his own brain. Because plays like missing Hyatt going wide open across the field when you step up in the pocket, that's your brain telling you, I don't have time. So if he is broken, we understand. We're going to get a quarterback that's not been broken, and he's going to come into a very good situation, and he's going to make those plays, and now you're going to be able to cheer and go crazy. But NYG, got any last words before we get out of here?
Well, the thing about it is, Daniel Jones, this is, it's the last, chance for him to prove himself. And What I think is that this Giants offense is going to be up and down, like I said. They're going to have moments where they're going to have the big plays or whatever, and then they're going to have moments where they're, it's going to look like it looked out there. You know what I'm saying? In that preseason game, you know what I'm saying? And that's going, still keep the narrative going with DJ or whatever, so have you, So I think eventually, you have to look at it in a sense of where, like you said, Pat, we've now built the foundation. Now, you got to think about upgrading the quarterback at some point.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And that's just keeping it 100. So again, this is preseason. I'm not panicking. I do think the Giants are going to win a bunch of games this year, because we got a good team. But if you just breaking down the quarterback position, as everybody wants to focus on so much, yeah, you can see there's room for improvement. This is why we do film. Appreciate you, Pat. Back to you, bro.
Yeah, I appreciate everybody that stayed during the chat during the whole film review. Maybe you guys get to know us a little bit better. Maybe you guys get to see that we actually look at this actual football team and we want to break down film because we want to know the why we lose or the why we're winning or the why this is happening or why Malik Neighbors is not getting the ball. We want to know the why. It's real easy to just say, oh, Daniel Jones sucks. Everybody can do that. But we want to find out the why. So this is us. This is what you're going to see throughout the season. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys for tuning in to the Big Blue Crew Sports Network with the New York Giants film reviews with your boy Big Pat Sports Talk and all my amazing friends. Go subscribe to their YouTube channels and to their social medias. You know what they are. But got to end it this way. Daniel Jones, welcome to the Gulag. First one of the season. Let's get it.
Looks like we got another one! On the ground! This is the Gulag. In here, you fight to win back your life. Kids!